Hello, everyone, and welcome, finally, to the W League Season 3 Finals Weekend. I am Curly, and I am joined by the tournament organizer, Kodo, and Navitas decided to jump in and join in on some commentary last second. We're always welcome to have them. How's it going, everyone? Excellent. Glad to have you. So, it all comes down to this. We started with 16 teams battling through 10 weeks of league games. That has been reduced down to 8 teams. We have no sound? Oh no. What's going on? Okay, one second. Property. Oh, I think I see why. All right, can you hear us now?
Hey guys, can you hear me?
1 2 3 1 2 3 test test.
Alright, great.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Hello guys.
All right, thank you for going through the technical difficulties with us. But to reiterate, welcome everyone. We have Kodo and Navitas with us. They're going to be commentating the games with me. And where was I? Oh, yeah. So we had 16 teams battling out over 10 weeks. That was reduced down to the top 8, where they battled it out last week over 2 days. And now it's been reduced down to 4 teams. And while we're here, let's take a look at who will be competing in our very first table. So we have from Ricci Drift, we have Fish Oshi. From Magic Cat, we have Naru. From 100% Dead Wall, we have Janora. And from Ryu Iso no Kuni, we have Cloud's Fanfare.
I'll be honest. Yesterday I didn't take the time to watch the matchups to be preserved from the surprise, and I'm kind of surprised to see Jinora and Cloud's Fanfare in the first game.
Yeah, seems like definitely these teams wanna, get off to a strong start here.
Yeah,
Maybe they're thinking put their strong players at the beginning and the end and just, try to build momentum early here because definitely some sending out some strong players early here.
yeah, I think that's the idea.
Yeah, I think it's
But
best if you don't trying to start your team off with a deficit. If you send out like the more weaker players, could be very taxing for the rest of your team.
yeah, because like Navitas said, having a good start might put some good motivation for the rest of the team to fight or to preserve the lead they got in the first game. So I guess the first 2 games and the last game will be very important in terms of motivation and morale for the team.
Yeah, absolutely here. And it's nice to see that everyone seems to be around roughly the same skill level, with like a few degrees of separation, but there doesn't seem to be any uh big swings in skill level for this first game here. So we might get a nice, clean, even game going around.
Yeah, it will be really hard to think about or to say which player will is the favorite. Maybe some may say Jinora, some may say Cloud Fanfare, but we shouldn't forget about Naru and Fishoshi. If they are in the finals, there is a reason, so we shouldn't underestimate them.
Yeah, at this point, I don't take too much stock into their Mahjong Soul ratings. They've been around the block enough to get to the finals, and you never know how the tables might turn for, like, whatever tiles that they might get. They might just get on a really lucky dealer streak. It is Mahjong after all. You never know how it's going to play out.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it depends on the point of view. Mahjong has also a part of luck. So you can always have some rich enemy and then you flip 3 euros and you're happy, or you will win 0 hands and you will think about what happened, what did I do wrong, and yeah, that's mahjong.
Yep, that is Mahjong. And with that, our table has been loaded. We're jumping in, and we're going to start off the finals. Game 1 of 6 games over this weekend, going right here.
Could you go live in the Discord?
Oh, yeah. Okay, 1 second. Good call. Good call.
And while you're there, I think if you could just boost my volume a tad.
I already have you on max, by the way.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You all can see it?
Yes.
All right, I just increased my volume on my end. You might have to
Yeah,
adjust or something.
I got to
don't
turn
know.
you down now.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, you should be good now.
All right. Meanwhile, we're in the start here. We got the immediately Hatsu, 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 which Cloud very impressive. The Cloud Sphere there, so good with the friendly emote.
Yeah, and I think it's Clan Fanfare. They have a very good hand. Maybe for Tanya, but I won't count on it because of a 9-so and maybe 1 pin draw. But a strong hand.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't put too much like mental damage on Cloud Fanfare. Just choosing wrong and then getting back-to-back punished. It's not a great way to start out this first game.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I said about Mahjong. This part of luck when you think that you've made the right choice discard-wise, and then you are punished like that with 2 other Hatsu. That can be painful.
Kind of awkward. This 8 mana was discarded, and then like 7 mana was drawn, and then so that was thrown, and then now 5 mana was drawn. I think I probably would have kept the 5 mana despite the 30-10 chance. 8 says just, I feel like probably not the best tile here because it's kind of walled off by your own 7 so.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I would also maybe keep the 5-man and maybe be a little bit more aggressive and discard maybe 5-pin to keep the Chitoi chance with 4 pairs.
Yeah, well, if you throw 5 pin, you lose Ishan 10, so
There's that too.
I'm not
yeah.
sure that's the one.
Yeah, this 777 in the 8 block. I actually really like this shape if I don't already have a pair set up, because if that 777 in the 8 is like your last sequence that you're waiting on for your Tenpai, you get a lot of flexibility of tiles that you can accept. That's only if you don't already have the pair.
Bit of a tricky decision there from Fishoshi. Draws into the pin for Ishan 10. Does decide to cut the Kanchan there. So it does a dropping for Pandora, but now is a pin for Ishan 10. And it's a good decision too, because all the 3 pins would have been locked up in Cloud Fanfare. Here's now
Yeah.
Kutsuki Ishan 10.
Naru is also advancing quite fast into Tenpai. They are right now Ishan.
Ooh,
they are
that's
not
huge.
Tenpai.
Senpai now, yeah.
Slamming it.
Waiting on 5-pin.
Yep, just a lonely 5-pin. None of them has been discarded, so potentially a lot of them in the wall. Oh, but that's one turn off from drawing the red 5 to complete their hand.
We're missing a Dama here. This would be a gigantic sumo. Would be Tanyo, Sananko, Sumo, Dora 2.
Yeah, huge Haneman.
Oh, and we have a Rigi
Nara
Slam.
didn't go for the Sunstroke. Oh, this.
Ooh.
It is 8 dangerous into 2 Richis. We'll see what Cloud does here. It is possible to fold because it is so late in the round. But what would you fold with though? Maybe 7 pin?
Yeah, 7-pin.
Yeah, that we do
It's
actually
usually
dodge
to
with the
both of
7
them.
pin.
Yeah,
So,
great
nice
awareness.
dodge there from Cloud.
脳天クソが
Yeah, a little unfortunate on how that played out for Cloud's Fanfare, but that last minute decision to dodge there, that's got to be feeling pretty good. You've made the right choice.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to know when to pull off the gas and just stop and appreciate that sometimes you have to fall to avoid a catastrophic situation in East 1.
Ooh, Gennaro's
Yeah,
got an
starting handy
amazing
with Jin,
start.
Who starts, yeah, double Yakuhai. You could think about Honitsu if you pair up like the Shaw. Otherwise, you could just go for, you know, Yakuhai Dora.
Yeah.
Although it seems like, yeah, Jin not too interested in the Honitsu, just discarding that West there, keeping the 4 pin. And yeah, just gonna take the 2 Han Senpai here.
Unfortunately, 8-so from Naru is quite loose, but I guess they're keeping it for 6-7-8 Sanshoku, so they might still keep it for a bit.
Yeah, with the 2300 points in the middle makes a lot of sense just to play this hand fast from Jin.
Yeah. So there is 2 5-so in the wood and 2 8-so.
Ooh, that's really awkward for Clouds that they drew the 9. It's going to make calling that 6 later a lot harder. All right, and
Sure,
Fish.
he does get into Senpai here.
Yeah, waiting on
Just
2
a reach
5-so.
Tanya Dora 1. Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh.
Probably gonna try to pull the south.
So 5-so is a double run.
Yeah, I imagine in these first few hands and like this first table, people are going to be playing very conservatively. They, as we mentioned earlier, they don't want to be the ones to be big negative going into the rest of the game, making it harder for their team.
Yeah.
Cloud actually just didn't have any safe tiles, so just went ahead and pushed their hand. And so did end up dealing F8, so.
Yeah, it was a tricky situation to fold with this hand. Fisher has a nice hand if they manage to. Now that can be Honitsu maybe if we pair up Haku and or Hatsu.
Ooh, Genora picked up a really good tile with that 6 of dots. I'm always very interested when you have like triple terminals out the gate, because it is pretty sweet, but you can't, it's really hard to call stuff with it.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes you shouldn't feel about opening every time. Like this hand is pretty good if you stay close, for example. You have to fight the temptation to open.
At the very least, if it does get too dangerous out there, if the one of dots passes, you then have 2 others to keep yourself safe while all the other fireworks are flying off.
That's true, yeah. If you have no safe tile, you can always fold on trying to fold off with one pin and then really upset some turns to draw some better safe tiles.
Ooh. Goes 9, so maybe try to head towards Tanya, but I don't love this discard because it kind of forces Tumon to be your pair. So it makes
Yeah.
Pinfu a lot harder here. I would have preferred maybe just Tumon Sumogiri or even like a Tuso.
I don't know if they were going to go for Pinfu because they have that 4, 5, 6, so like pure double sequence potential, especially with the 5 being the Dora. I imagine that's like what they want this hand to be as best they can.
Well, yeah, there was like a Ryamen and then like extended Ryankan or whatever, where you had like 2, 4, 6, 8. So you just hope to fill the Sozu shape, and then you have Pinfu, Yushanten.
Yeah, 9-so could have been your pair, and this hand could still have been you could still have the Ipeko in hand without hurting your your hand by discarding 2, so. Or 2 man. Yeah, so now 2 pin is the pair. That's a cheat.
Well, it doesn't. Okay, we are gonna. Call.
Interesting.
It is door 2, so it makes sense. If you're gonna play the
Yeah.
hand Tanya, you might as well
Oh.
call. Oops.
So Fisher she
Ooh.
did the Ryankan.
Yeah, this. I mean, this is fine. Like, actually, this makes more sense because it's just a Ramen Conchon. But then gets rid of it. No, it wasn't Ramen Conchon. That's it's at 8 so, not a 7 so. Sorry. Yeah. Just threw away 5 so acceptance.
Yeah. I guess maybe they want to set up a trap on 7, so maybe.
Maybe. But then if you draw door, you feel a bit silly.
Oh yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, Naru has 2 of the 8, so this hand might go into no 10.
Here we do have a Chantai. Jin is gonna take the Richi.
Oh,
Richi door 2. With enough foo as well to make it 5,200 on a run here, or 6,400 on a run here.
and it's a trap on Forso Nakasuji.
Yeah, but there's only 1 Forso available out there. Oh, they're gonna deal it.
Oh,
It's the 3 team there. So the Tanya does work out here.
yeah, that's the best result that Fisher she could get from this. And I
Alright.
have a good one now.
Yeah, really quick hand here. Maybe it doesn't quite have too much value with Nadora, but if that Hatsu comes out from Naru, you can call it and get a pretty quick just Yakuhai hand.
Yeah, try to
Yeah.
get this dealer repeat going as best they can.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they're thinking
Oh.
about it.
Huh.
I would definitely call there.
Yeah, 1 hand is enough. Just like for the reason he said, just extending your leadership, that's good enough. Oh, but there
Well,
you
maybe reading the wall here draws a 5-mon.
Yeah.
Oh, it drops Hatsu. Okay, I
Huh.
definitely do not like that. Maybe this is like aggressive Pinfu farming, but you have a Kanchan.
Yeah, I would have discarded 1 soul.
Well, this will look good if you draw 2 so, otherwise it'll be a bit awkward.
I mean, they've got some flow reads set up already. I guess. Ooh, this is weird. It's interesting lines of play that they're taking.
Yeah.
I mean, swapping to the Pinzu Kanchan does sort of make sense if you're trying to get Pinfu because you have more tiles that can upgrade it with like a 2 pin and 6.
Yeah, exactly. You can draw 2 pin and 6 pin, and then you have your pin full. That's true. The issue though is the 2/3 mana Lianwen is quite weak in my opinion right now because we can see already 3/1 mana. So and that's a read. So I guess Fisher she will fold now with 9 mana.
Yeah, maybe just try to scare the table here. This is just Richinomi on a bad way.
Oh,
And immediately
Jinora-
chased by
yeah.
Jinora, who has a much better hand. with
Jinora
many
not
hands
scared
door
at
2.
all.
they are waiting on 4/7, so
Yeah, Tanya as well. So, Hanuman Sumo, or with Nura.
oh,
Oh, there you
Let's
Sumo.
go.
Maybe Paimon with Nura now.
That's a huge.
and
That's
we
a
have it.
Paimon. So there's a star for Jinora.
There it is.
And Fisher she
Massive.
will have to, yeah. And Fisher she will have to tank 8k from that.
That's a huge swing there.
Yeah.
Jinora moves up into first place. Cloud Fanfare has a pretty fun looking hand there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy actually, for Cloud Fanfare. Like you got the white. They're thinking really hard on this one too, how they want to take it.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
discarding Penzu here first.
Yeah, because if you draw 7, 8, 9, so you can maybe go for Honitsu. Or now you have
You see
Chanta.
Manzu here.
Maybe you have Chanta
Boom.
now.
I don't think they have Chanta, but they might have. What was it? They might have Honitsu Toy Toy with the White Dragons as well.
Come.
Oh, we have
There we
content.
got Khan.
Oh, let's go!
He's done it.
I love it.
Wow. And for
Why
flow,
does that
they
happen
said.
all the time?
Klaus Fanfare
It
off the
happens
chain
so
here.
often.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm already ecstatic about this game.
Yeah, if they win this, it will be huge.
Yeah, you don't really need Honitsu anymore too much.
Oh yeah, yeah. You just win
Oh,
to win.
that's
You just
awkward.
need to win this.
Or he doesn't
Oh.
want it. I might have just thrown 5
Oh yeah,
pin and
9
kept the
pin
3
is
pin,
fully
yeah,
done.
man.
Yeah. I mean, you can always cheese 6 pin or 9 pin.
I guess there's only one 9 pin left, so I think doing it this way does make sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I also like.
Jinara is now. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just also like holding on to the Green Dragon a little longer, just in case like, you do want to go into that Honitsu route.
Yeah. But I'm quite mad at Jinora. They had Chitoi Shanten with that 7-man draw, and now they are discounting for no reason North.
Yeah, I think you could probably get away with maybe like a. I don't know. It's tricky to say what's safe to discard, unless you just hope that Shimocha's no 10.
Well,
Yeah.
Cloud's now in Tenpai, waiting on that 6 pin.
Like, if you are afraid of
T.
your Shimocha, and you think that they are Honitsu with that Hatsu overflow, why are you discarding Sandman? That makes no
Jinora
sense.
is actually in a bit of danger here. Like after North, 6 pin might be the next safest tile.
T.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Now
Damn,
they are
they
going to
actually had
Tenpai.
Chitoi.
Yeah. Okay.
6 pin is Nakasuji, which is could be awkward because Naru discarded the 3 pin.
I mean, since Jinora is in first place after that huge Baiman, like they can just fold this one out and be okay with it, especially with how much like
Well,
value is
yeah,
presented on the board.
Except they don't have a safe tile is the issue. Like other than 6 pin, like I think 6 pin's gonna come out here. Or 7 pin first. Is there Kabe somewhere? Well, now you have 6060. Okay,
Yeah.
might be safe here.
Yeah, they're just gonna get rid of that.
So Naruto has Chitoi waiting on 9 mana.
I wonder why 7 pin before 6 pin. It definitely worked out.
Yeah,
Not
I don't get it.
sure,
I don't get
sure
it.
how they made that read.
Oh, Cloud thinking about going for the Shanpan maybe and discarding 5 pin? No.
Yeah, but if they go
I
Champon,
mean,
the
Shampoo
sevens.
looked pretty awful.
Yeah, there's only
7
ones.
pin dead.
Oh, that's Tenpai. Yeah. So waiting on 2 man.
2 Chitoi hands.
My dream for the finals. We have Akan, 2 Chitoi in the same hand. And Jinora is
And
full.
that was short lived.
Yeah, I would have gone with 2 man since yeah, I guess you don't need to
Oh,
to push
no.
that. Yeah.
Oh, there it was.
Oh, no.
There it
Take the
was.
Shampoo.
Couldn't quite get the flow read.
Yeah.
Damn, you hate to see it.
But man, what a hand. What a round.
Yeah, that one got everyone sweating.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, Cloud's
Nice.
hand is
Steal their
sick.
hand here.
Yeah.
Although Fishoshi's does at least have that completed Onko. It is south round.
Yeah. Oh, they just
That's,
barely missed
two
out on that.
completed blocks already. Pretty quick hands all around.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And now they pick up a pair with 2 pin. So now they can safely open like with 5 so or 3 so. And be a Dampai.
Or just draw off 5 so.
Yeah, or just draw 5 so. Just like that.
All right,
So,
waiting
And
on.
just a quick Riichi Nomi here, but turn 3, I feel like taking a Riichi Nomi here isn't the worst idea.
Yeah.
Hard to upgrade this hand if you wait.
What were you gonna say, Curly?
Oh, they're just waiting on the legendary Sanso.
Oh yeah. Where is Tips? We need him. He likes the Sanzo.
Yeah, unfortunately for Fishoshi, Naru has 2 of them, and it looks like they're gonna stay stuck in their hand. So Fishoshi only has 2 draws, 2 chances at it.
Yeah. But the thing is, since the Ricci came very early, if everyone's full, they have all the time they need to Tsumo it.
Yeah, it's always a really awkward like spot to be in if you do this early of a Riichi. That's like not a good wait. On one hand, yeah, you are like putting pressure on the rest of the table, but if enough tiles go by and your tile has been picked up, you might get chased for a way better way and you just deal in. It's a really awkward potential spot to be in.
Yeah, and when you say that, if we look at Naru's hand, they are each on 10, and maybe they will push Sunpin and go for Ichi, Pinfu, Tanyao, maybe pick on 5 so. If they draw the 5-man. So yeah, that scenario might come up, especially when we know now that Fishoshi isn't waiting on Dora, since they didn't win on the 7-man. They might think that by calling Ricci, I'm safe by the fact that if I discard 7-man, I won't be run by Fishoshi. But that doesn't mean that their hand is cheap. But I guess if Naru chases, that's totally fine with how their hand is.
Yeah, Jinora took their time on that discard,
Cheat.
and Cloud's thinking about the cheating. Does end up doing it.
Yeah, Genor just ran out of safe tiles, but doesn't even have a 3-sitter dealing if they could.
Cheat.
Oh, that's Ishanten now for Cloud.
It's a little awkward. I did like what Naru was doing, discarding the 4-6 block. Unfortunately, they did it in like a slightly off order. I mean, it was like the correct order to do it, but they just got slightly punished when they drew the 2. They could have potentially used that.
Yeah. But now, what will he do? 4 pin, okay. So they are folding.
Yeah, looks like they're folding it out.
Oh wait, no, it's Shito Ishanten, never mind. They are not folding.
Oh,
They're intelligently folding.
I did not even catch the Chitoa. You're right.
Yeah, they,
Damn,
oh
that's-
sorry, they have 4 pairs, not 5. I miscounted. But still. And now they're Ishanten.
Yeah, they got.
Oh.
I guess
Oh,
they just
finally.
completely folded it out, which gives Fish enough time to finally draw their winning tile.
Yeah.
Riichi Sumo, not going to be that much of a win, but outside of Jinora, everyone's point totals is fairly close. So even those small wins can make a huge difference.
Yeah, exactly.
This looks like a good toy hand here. Naru.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I would just call and go actually. Like, you have really
Yeah.
nice pairs for it.
Oh.
Well, now you're cheats for
Ooh.
Shantan.
Now you have that. I think this is the third hand that Naru is going for cheater. I don't know if it's accidentally or not, but I think the
I
Toy
still
Toy
kind
is
of like
better.
the Toy, although they are
Yeah,
Mochi Mochi with chain. Let's see what Naru wants to do. Yeah, Naru wants to
yeah,
go Toy as well.
yeah, that makes sense.
You can also Honi too. If you draw around 3 pin, you can just end up dropping them on pair. It's worth the same.
Or south.
Or south. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go. So
there it
probably
is.
drop. I guess drop south. It doesn't do much. You could also drop 9 right now. I suppose if you keep south and then pair up south, you could go like Honi 2 and Toy. I don't know. This gives you flexibility if you draw the last 9 on.
Yeah, I think I like this route that Naru is taking. Gives you, as you said, the most flexibility for completing the hand for still very good value.
Yeah. And Fishoshi right now is Ishanten, but their last 2 blocks are full of Kanchan, so I don't know if they will immediately reach you or not if they get Tempai.
Well, they seem to not mind taking Badway Richinomi, so based on how they've been playing this game, I would expect a Richi. At least if it's early.
Yeah.
Cloud with a bit of a
Yeah.
better Shanten here. Is that actually still 2 Shanten missing a pair?
No, they have the 5s as the pair for Cloud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they are
Yeah,
Ishan
it was
10
Ishan.
with a potential for Pinfu if they finish out the bamboos. Ooh, now you
Okay.
have to decide,
Take
like,
a Richi here.
yeah, which Ryamen side are you going to wait on?
Probably
Or which
just a free
Kanchad,
side.
rather?
Reach.
Just once cut it, I guess, but okay, wants to wait on 5, so
Yeah, get some red 5 value potential.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's
this
a good
CG
point.
trap has some value because it's like it kind of looks like you just discarded 6-0 pair. But I guess waiting on one more tile. This is kind of the problem with keeping Naimon around is like Naru had to fold. Which maybe if you had like a south and another safe tile instead of the Naimon pair, you could have progressed a bit further.
Yeah. Oh, they are pushing 9 now.
Fish deep in the tank on this one. Alright, looks like they're going to try to fold it out. Ooh,
Yeah.
Naru is so close.
Yeah, they are Ishanten right now.
Two so
Uh,
Kabe, so one so push looks pretty good.
Don't think Naru can complete this hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the 6s. Well, they have a very low shot of it. I think they only have one of each. Ooh, there's a 5.
Oh. Yeah, that's the fold now.
All the pins look pretty dangerous. Might just go Haku Haku.
Yeah.
See if that passes.
But there aren't any
Sounds
Haku as well, so that's like as dangerous. Will Naru give them the last tile?
No, it's
They're
clear
down to the
decline.
wire. Yeah, they cut.
Or Haku, I guess.
No ten.
I would have
Yeah.
figured. Not
Yeah.
the Suji. If they were waiting that long
の狙いを読んだ奴がいたが。
to Kahaku, I thought they were going to put
優秀だな。
Suji instead.
I guess they were afraid of 4-man being Shanpai.
Sure. So I'm just decide for Haku.
Oh, that's a nice hand for Hoshi. They have a chance for Itsu in the Pinzo suit.
Oh wow, Naru has all 3 red 5s just out the gate.
Oh,
Bit of
maybe they will
Exodia
summon
over there.
Exodia. Yeah.
Like, shapes aren't great, but if they have enough time to maybe draw onto something, definitely have the value.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not great, but they're not impossible.
The sad part though is you have all the red fives, but going for open Tanya or here is quite hard, so you are forced to stay close.
Double South's a really nice draw for Genora here. Gives his hand a chance to call.
Wait, did Genora back-to-back draw the south? I saw they had the east pair in the opening hand, but I didn't see if they had the south.
Yeah, they had the
think
east
they
pair,
might-
but I don't think they had the south, only the east.
Yeah, I think they might have had one South. And then they just drew a second.
Okay, yeah, gonna give up that 3. So a lot of players just giving up these tiles really quickly. They kind of have locked in what they want.
But I don't agree with Fishoshi though. I would keep the 3 so and discard the east.
Cloud makes it to Ishanten here with another Dora draw. And has that knockup critter shape to try to. Oh, here we go. Just like that, improve into a pin for Ishanten as well with the Dora 2.
Yeah, Cloud's hands look shmoney right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Damn.
Now that's interesting.
The draw doesn't really like help as
Does it
much as you
change
might
something?
think.
Yeah.
You can change it to the like extended Sanmin-chan Aria mana by dropping the Pinzu. So it
Yeah.
does like
Yeah.
help, but it's not like a crazy draw. There's already 2-3 so out.
Yeah, it's the kind of situation where you might be tricked by, yeah, I have some mention, I can draw maybe another 9 so.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is correct. It's just maybe not such a huge improvement.
Yeah. It seems like Fishoshi really likes to keep the 1-2 man. And denying Itsu with the 1 pin draw. They also discarded the 7 pin.
Yeah, I think 7-pin probably would have been worth keeping for sure.
Yeah.
Well, here's Tempai.
Let's see what he decides to drop for
I'm
it.
gonna go for a Ricci. I don't see any reason not to.
Yeah. You take the Sun Mansion 369 so. So 3 so is 2 left, 1 left, 6 so is 3 left. So that's 4. Oh,
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
On it to Kame? On.
Wow. And Ura! Why not?
Say
Bye,
goodbye,
man.
Mon.
I'm
Wow.
like amazed by how Clouds can just manifest Dora just out of nowhere.
Yeah. I think we have to remind everyone that Clouds is the one that denied Sananko for Suanko. So,
I think he's actually him.
yeah, it's him. So they can pull off some crazy magic mahjong from their hat. And right now they are
Wow.
first. Yeah, sorry, go
Jin
ahead.
does have a good hand to fight back though, with the Yakuhai here as well as another Dora.
Yeah.
And we are in all last, so trying to just get this quick hand in for Genora. Maybe try to get a bit of a dealer repeat going. Try to get some points to sneak in this first place as best they can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right now
I-
they do currently have enough value if they do win this hand to barely put them into first.
Naru has a slow hand.
Ooh.
Well, it's slow, but two Shanten
Reach.
with Cheetah. Oh, that's
Well,
already a reach.
Meanwhile, Cloud.
I didn't get a
Just
chance to
gonna get
look
rid
at
of
his hand
Senpai here.
yet.
Yeah, so Sanzo and 7, so that's 1 left each.
That's so awkward for Fish. You have the pair of Dora dragons in hand, but like you're under the Ricci. No one has dropped any of them yet. It's gonna be so hard to try to complete out this hand safely.
Yeah, and the issue is if you are trying to force your hand, you might deal it into clouds and eat a big fourth. So it's tricky to see how to handle this situation correctly. Like, do you push, do you fold? But now they are each on 10, so maybe they will push the 3 pin.
Bit surprising. Chinora didn't try to fight a bit harder with this hand. Seems to be attempting to fold, but
Yo,
I
let's
guess,
go,
Not
Fish.
trying to fight for that Uma. Oh wow, there's a Dora draw here.
Wow. Ah,
Okay, so now Jin calls. Does call into Ishan 10 here.
and now they're Tenpai. But Naru has all the 7 and 4.
Imagine
Almost.
Naru's just gonna push 5 pin here.
No.
Nope, not going to. Gonna go for 8.
Ooh. If they drop it, that's gonna deal in.
Yeah, it might deal in later.
Okay, well, draws another 5.
Hmm.
This is Suwonk. This is actually Suwonk with Tempai, right? Yeah. But the
Yeah.
instead.
No, it's not. It's 3
Oh, it
mana.
wasn't. Sorry, that was that's a quasi demonzer there.
Yeah, 2 man and 3 man looks quite the same.
Yeah. So it's just
Yeah.
like 3 money Peko.
And
Yeah,
again,
it's just enough for Jin to go into first for the moment.
yeah, the dealer will continue. Even if the dealer is in first place, the game will continue if they continue this dealer streak. Just as a reminder to the rules.
Yeah. And Klaus now has 3 Doras, so they have a chance to take the first place back. Would you force open Tanya or Navitas for Clouds?
Yeah, it seems definitely like something you can do here.
Like or 6-0 or 4
Especially 6-0. Yeah, 6-0 4-mon does look like the ones you'd want to call. Maybe 6-pin as well. Might just call. Yeah, I think I'd call anything here other than probably the pawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would be enough to get you first place and to end the game. So if you can get that quick hand and get out, you absolutely want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Things got to go just right, though.
Yeah, because then it's. I mean, you only need the 6-0 to beat Tanya. The rest you can always cheat that or draw that later, but the 6-0 is the most important. Yeah, and here we go.
Nice starting with the 6-0 here. You don't have to worry about drawing the 9-0 later.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a really good pickup with the 4 characters for Genora.
Huh. I would.
Oh, that's not the
Oh,
discard. That was the
yeah.
Timo shape. No.
I would have gone with 2-0 maybe.
Yeah, 2-0. Maybe 8-pin. Upper Pinzu looks kind of expensive.
Oh
I
yeah,
can-
and you. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I can kind of see the logic just because being able to call from anyone else to try to get the hand quickly, and you don't need too much value to get that first place. Like you already have it with Pinfu and the Dora to get first.
Yeah, no, it's just that the specific shape of 3-3-5-7-7 has wide acceptance.
Yeah, it's very powerful because you can accept 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 man.
Yep, that is very true.
And I think going back to 8-pin or 2-so, I think 8-pin is. I agree with you that 8-pin is better Navitas because if we are trying to defend against Jinora, 2-so is Sotogawa, so.
Well, meanwhile, we do a Ricci from Naru here, who actually ended up dropping their Yakuhai earlier, but has worked out to manage to get themselves in Tempai. It's a really bad Senpai here, though, just 2 mon.
Well,
and Fishoshi is also Tenpai for Sanshoku. On if they get 2 pin, no, if they get 8 pin, that's Sanshoku, or 5 pin.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta push here. You have one safe tile, and this is Ryu midweight. Okay,
Yeah.
well, Jin disagrees.
Mhm.
I don't know, like, I think trying to fold here is just too difficult. I guess you have, like, 4-pin Suji. But, I don't know. Seems like you might just want to take Tenpai.
Yeah, I mean, Forso was Sotogawa, so you could gamble on that.
Yeah, it was an early 5, so...
Yeah, doesn't even take the cheer.
ち
Yeah.
Just want to defend
Oh,
the.
there we go, now Cloud
ラン
on the Ishan 10. But Fishoshi does get the
Please,
Dama pin for win here.
Yeah, missing the Takame for Sanshoku.
All right, and there we go. We have concluded the first game of the finals. Jinora taking it with a first place, Clouds Fanfare with a second, Fish Oshi with the third, and Naru, unfortunately, with a fairly decently large fourth place.
Oh,
Uh,
we have.
So remind me, are we gonna be doing it like the previous weeks where we have very scheduled times, or if one is done, are we just gonna move on to the next one?
I think we have like 20 minutes before the next game starts. Maybe we can give the teams like 5 to 10 minutes to prepare for the next match and talk about their strategy, and then we can ask Sylvian to ping the players for game 2 to queue in and at the top of the hour.
All right. Well, while we get that figured out, let's look at who we're gonna be watching for the second game. So with Ricci Drift, we have Idapon G. For Magic Cat, we have Schizophrenic. For 100% Dead Wall, we have Dion. And for Ryo Isil no Kuni, we have Kawaii Zoe.
This one though is I may be biased, but I think Hawaii has all the skills to win this game. I think. The only issue though, on the Kawaii side, is that sometimes when they are in big stakes, like in some finals of tournament, they have some small stress, and we've seen that in the Saki tournament last year, when they had a huge lead and then they lost it round after round. So it might depend on how they will handle that stress.
Well, their teammate, Clouds Fanfare, got them a second place, so they're not under huge pressure to get big wins in to start out.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that if they get a first or second place, or at worst a third place, that's fine. But then it will depend on who is first. Like, if Richie Drift is first, that's bad, because they might overtake Zoe's team. If it's 100% Edward who is first, the gap between them and Zoe's team will wipe, and that's bad. So I guess first or second place is the best scenario for them. And Schizophrenic though, now that their team is last with -30, I wonder if they will be a little bit more pushy in their playstyle, or just stay calm and fight when it's appropriate.
I think you gotta stay calm during it, cause even though your team is currently last place with it, it's not that huge of a deficit. Like my 30 is a little rough, but you never know how it goes. But if you push too hard and you go back to back fourth place, it puts so much pressure on the rest of your team. So if I was in Schizophrenic's place, I would just try to do last place avoidance as best as I could, just to let the games and the scores try to even out a little more to make it easier for the rest of your team.
Yeah. And I think we can make an analogy with fighting games since you know that environment quite well. When you are like in the loser finals and then you win it, you go to the grand finals and you have to reset the round to continue in the grand finals. That stress is there too, and you shouldn't like push your opponent into the wall and trying to win fast and then uh, make some big opening so that your opponent will take the advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. I just you can't. Today is not the day to go ham. Today is the day to try to play just the best, most consistent Mahjong that you can to make it easier for the rest of your teammates.
Yeah,
That's
I
also
totally
another
agree with you.
thing that we don't really talk about a lot during these team tournaments themselves. We talk about a lot of like the individual players, but the amount of like potential pressure that is on these players to make sure that they're like doing well for their team and not putting their teammates in bad situations, it can be really daunting mentally. I always talk about trying to preserve like your mental stack and your mental damage, but they're just so like if you have that pressure, you're in the finals, you're finally making there. You don't want to be the one that screws it up for your team.
Yeah, talking about that, since you were the captain of your team, you watch your team week by week play 3 games.
Oh yeah.
What do you say to your team when, for example, they get a second and a third, or a third and a fourth? What would you say to your third player for the day?
It actually really depends on at what point in the league that we are. So like if it was like in the early rounds, I don't care as much. It's like, all right, play the games, play as best we can. And if you have a bad day, you have a bad day. It's Mahjong. But it was during the last 2 weeks when all of our players only had one game left. That's at the point when I was like, okay, I'm generally very relaxed about how well you do. But because our team specifically was like just on the brink of like hovering around top 8, I was like, okay, let's sit down and actually like try to focus and win out these games.
Yeah, that's true. In week 8, 9, and 10, you were very close to the eighth spot. So it was very. I think it was really important to motivate your teammates correctly and not put them some additional pressure. So Sylvian is saying that we won't be able to start game 3 earlier. That's fine. I think that talking about that, Sylvian, one of your teammates hasn't checked in for today. Diane hasn't checked in. I don't know if you have some words from them. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Game 3 will start at 10 since per year from game 3 something. Oh yeah, that's fine, okay. So we will start
That's true.
as planned.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point that I didn't consider for starting the second game early. That would also mean the third game needs to start earlier, and
Yeah.
some players may not be able to get in that early.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I should have maybe warned the players yesterday. That's my bad. I should have asked the player if they were fine if we started the games earlier in case one game finished earlier. That's something to remember for next time.
Yep.
Talking
we're always learning
go
we're always learning and gaining more experience for this, getting better at it.
Yeah, totally. I mean, even this season, I learned some new things to play with and some good feedbacks that were given to me. So next season will be even better, and we will hope that we will get some new players in for the next season.
Abs-
Talking about yeah, go
Absolutely,
ahead.
we will. I know a bunch of players who didn't know about the W League until like maybe a couple months ago or after it already started, and a lot of people have expressed interest in wanting to join for next year. So
Yeah,
you might have your work cut out for you.
I to be honest, I'm a bit afraid because like in this season we reach 60 sign up in 2 days. Then we struggled to get the cap to reach the cap, which was 96. But I saw that like even one month later, some players came to me. They said that they wanted to join the W League. I can cite maybe 5 or 6 players. Some players also told me that they would talk about that to their friends. So I hope that for the next season, 96 will be enough. If not, maybe we might have to extend to 20 teams and 120 players. But that's a
That's
very big maybe.
that's crazy. That's crazy to think about. Just like how many people. I love to see it because I love seeing how much this game is starting to grow on like the online communities.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I'm. We had that same discussion. Like, I think it was 4 or 5 weeks ago. We both talked about how players shouldn't be afraid of their rank or whatever, that they might be expert or adept. I think playing with stronger players is the best chance to learn, and even to meet some new friends, maybe some new players. So yeah, it's always a good chance to participate in a tournament.
Well, I absolutely love the team format, especially if you're just like, getting started with Mahjong or you haven't played as much. Because you are
Yeah,
not only are you going to have that experience against playing against other players, you have a group of players who are on your side who will help you say, okay, here's what you potentially did wrong in that game. Here's how you can improve on it. You have those resources available to you. And you have it guaranteed because we make sure that the teams have a fairly even split between newer and more experienced, higher ranked players. So you generally always have access to like a higher ranked player's opinion about things. And it's just a fantastic way to grow.
yeah, definitely. And I think that the thing I'm very happy about the W League is all the person that gravitates around the W League, like the staff with which I work with, the host like you, which I should thank you, Curly, to host so much weeks the W League for us.
Oh,
Uh,
happy to do it.
I know it's hard to wake because the time zones. I know it's quite hard for some players to either stay awake late or wake up early. But even then, the players always are there. So that you have my big thank you for that.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I do love for the W League that it is a very consistent scheduling where it's like, okay, we know every week it's going to be at this time. We schedule that, and that is. I'm at the point in my life where I need that level of like advanced, consistent scheduling. And so, like a couple of other online leagues, it's very like you just have to work it out week to week to week, and it's like kind of inconsistent. That works for a lot of other people. It's okay. It doesn't work for me personally, but that's just like incompatibilities. So I love that there's a league going on out there that has that like fixed scheduling.
Yeah, I think that in the beginning when we talk about it, Raf and me, we always had in mind that we are pretty much all adults. We have a life behind Mahjong Soul, unfortunately. So we know that we couldn't make a very high commitment tournament like the M League. That's not possible. We can't ask players to play, I don't know, maybe 40 or 50 Hanshan in 3 months. That's not possible. And I think that making something that has less amount of commitment might be more appealing to players who have stressful or quite compact schedule. So, like playing 1 day a week every 2 weeks, if you play 5 games in 10 weeks, I think that's pretty easy for everyone to schedule it. But I can understand that like some players played 4 games and not 5. That's fine. We also made that adjustment. Like in season 1 and 2, we required everyone to play 5 games minimum. This time we made it to 4 because we know that everyone doesn't have the same time available to them to play over 10 weeks. So yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's important.
oh wait, yeah, we understand that life happens, and at the end of the day, as fun as this is just a side hobby. So it's great to have something that's like just very accommodating for everyone. And I'm super excited for. I mean, this season isn't already done. I'm already really excited for next season as well.
Yeah, I think I can already say that. I don't know. Yeah, I think I can say that already. Season 4 will happen next year. Uh, Probably in the same time, like in spring, maybe in March or April. It will depend on some other things. But it will happen next year, that's for sure. But
Absolutely,
not before.
that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we have about 8 minutes before the game starts, and then another 5 minutes after that. So thank you so much, everyone who's been watching so far, and everyone who's like hanging out in the chat. Again, we shouted out to you, but thank you, Mr. Mortified, for the raid. We appreciate you bringing all the mahjong together and getting everyone cross community.
Yeah. Mortify is also a good streamer. Unlucky, but a very good streamer. Unfortunately. I think we can maybe take a break until the next games.
Yeah, sure. Let me get the timer set up. The music might go away because of how I have the scene set up, but yeah, we will be back in about 10 minutes or so, and we'll be bringing you game 2 with the finals of the W League. Don't go nowhere. Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are soon to begin the second game of the W League Finals. Let me just bring back up the players that we'll be seeing. We got Kawaii Zoe, Schizophrenic, Dion, and Idapon G.
By the way, who do you think will win this game, Navitas and Curly?
I'll go with the schizophrenic. I think.
Ooh, I was gonna go Schizophrenic, but also because they have the highest sumo rate. And oh wait, no, Idapon G has the highest sumo rate, so I'm gonna go with them.
I see. Then I will go with Zoe.
Unfortunately, there's only 3 of us and 4 players, so Dion is the odd person out. Well, maybe. All right, maybe they get to prove us all wrong.
Yeah, maybe. And by the way, they are like someone said it in chat. They are both Master 1. So
Yeah, everyone's Master 1 here, so very even skill set across the board, it seems.
yeah, we will be able to see which player is the most fake master in the table.
I think I have that title out of everyone we see here.
I don't think so.
All right, we're about a couple of seconds away from jumping into the second game here.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
Wow, what a start there. That's not dealing.
Wow.
Let's go.
They are prediction looking good right now.
No. Damn, man. Oh, you know how to pick them.
Yeah, Diane with the emote, but if only they knew what Schizophrenic has in their hand, they would not make that emote. Damn, that can be Chanta, maybe if they get 2 pin or 2 pin, 1 pin or 9 man.
Oh.
Well, this doesn't help too much when you already have 4 Han. Like going up to 5 Han doesn't change it, unless you also get another door, I suppose.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the dream. You draw another 9 pin. And you get Shanta for 3.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, like the golden scenario I see for skits is picking up the last Dora, then waiting on the single red dragon there to get the little dragons as well. That would just be absolutely bonkers.
Hopefully they won't be baited by the Daisangan or Shosangan and keep the Chun and discard everything else. That might hurt their speed.
Yeah, so far they've just thrown like, I mean, like 3. You could have kept 3, so
Yeah.
it might have been more correct. I can understand wanting to greed. I think when you already have like 4 Han, you are supposed to throw the tune. But as long as they're not breaking blocks, it's not going to be a complete disaster.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
rewarded.
What?
Oh no! I don't.
That
like
was bad,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way too greedy.
I'm
What are
pogging
you
out
doing?
of my
Oh.
mind.
This could be Tempai right now.
Yeah. Why?
What was that?
That was so friendly.
By the way, I have a question for you, Navitas, because I don't know exactly the rules for that. So, let's say Schizophrenic had only 2 Hatsu, and someone discard the Hatsu, he pawned that second in Barai, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It could
Does
still
it-
be second in Barai if he for some reason decides to con.
Bro, and he's
Oh,
got the open weight.
that's what I was gonna ask. So if
Yeah.
he can, that works too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, here we go.
What a way to potentially
Bye.
start it. He hasn't finished it yet, but it's so close. I'm so anxious.
Oh my god. So
I want to see it.
5 pin is 1 left, 2 pin is 2 left. And all the 5 pin and 2 pin in the hands of the players are stuck in the
Well,
hand.
this is a
so-
Tempai. Doesn't want it though. that was a tempo. Right, throw 7.
Yeah, discard 7, so that's Tempai, yeah.
But it's so hard to want to try to push Tempai against Skits.
Please don't.
Well,
Yeah,
does take tempo here. Dama Tanyo with a Adora.
yeah, only 7 so is left. 1 7 so. Oh no!
Mm.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's not the one you want to draw.
No!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Item
God.
hold!
Oh my god, he's
Yeah,
taking the
obviously
time.
you have to
that's
emote
not
that.
good.
You have to. Oh my god.
Bruh.
No.
What?
East
Well,
one,
my prediction's looking
Yakuman.
pretty good at the moment, I have to say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh.
So Wudertin, Ideponji. Oh no.
I picked Itaponji. Oh no, not like this.
Oh no.
You should have just stuck with schizophrenic. You didn't have to rotate just because I made a pick.
Yeah.
It's not fun going for the same person. Oh,
Imagine Yakuman in East 1.
oh, that's so rough. That's awful. Well,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
let's see if Itaponji can compose themselves and get out from under this. But that's a nasty hit out this game.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get out of 4th, but you definitely need to at least try to get some points back.
Yeah. But if I'm Ideponji, I would be mad the first 2-3 seconds and then I would laugh and say whatever.
Well, their hand can potentially get there. Like, they have a Tanyao chance, definitely, and maybe get some Pinfu if they can. They are on a dealer, so this is as good as chance as any to try to make up some of those points. Especially they're picking up that 5 right there to help them with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have probably. I guess they're keeping 6-pin for like Tanyo and Sanchoku. I think maybe you could throw 6-pin though, just because it overlaps with the RM, and then you have
Yeah.
Pokemon Pinfu Tenpai draw.
And I think keeping the Ryankan 5-7 man is better, even if you are losing Tanya on 8 man.
Yeah, this is where it gets
Yeah.
really hard on like decision making. Do you try to greed for the way bigger hand, like with the Sanchoku, or do you cheapen it to try to ensure that you actually do complete the hand?
Wait, why Diane she the
They-
7
they
man?
weren't- They were just called into Tenpai. They weren't Tenpai before.
Oh, okay. I misread the hand. Okay.
Yeah. So they just called for Dorotanki to Tenpai here.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, yeah, this is not a chi I can approve of here. This is like you go from like possible like Menton being reach as dealer to now just Tanya Nomi. It's too cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't love. I guess it's like a Kanchan that you called from, it's just something, but I don't love the chi. I think it's a little too early.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
now,
now
they have,
Dorotanki for sure.
now they have Tanya, yeah. Oh.
Oh, I guess. Wait, they don't want to wait on Dora? It wasn't even Tonki. It was like a Nobutan.
Yeah, well, I would have discarded 2 pin here.
Yeah, it might have been the more efficient play, but let's see if it works out for them.
Yeah. So, Kawaizoe now is Ishantan. Yeah, now they are Tenpai, calling Reach, waiting on Dora.
Almost everyone was on the door, wait.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dion backing out.
Yeah, tempting to fold here. It does actually have, I mean, it has a couple safe tiles. I might have just pushed 3 mil, and the CG count is fairly low.
Yeah. Because now, what is your safe tile? Maybe 7 pin?
Well, here we have another Tenpai. Schizophrenic's gonna take Dama here. And 6-9 Mon.
Yeah, Schizophrenic has like all the comfort in the world. It's their prerogative to just chill. They don't have to slam the button. They don't have to push anything.
Well, I mean, this goes 2 ways, right? The other argument is like you're already fairly likely to get first, so you might as well like, go for more points and get an even larger first.
That is true. They did get Schizophrenic's team, Magic Hat, did get last place last game. So maybe this is the opportunity to make up for all of that and more. And just
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have preferred to probably see Ricci, but either way, it is Idapon who wins the hand. And let's start with an Onko with the Shaw now. Has one of those tuned Dora with Diane has the other pair. Chip also has a lone Dora.
yeah, all 4 Dora are accounted for. It's a matter of who's gonna be the one to discard it first, Idapon G or Kwai Zoe, and Diane's gonna snatch those up, definitely.
Idapon's probably gonna keep the door for a bit because they're missing a pair, so there's like possible door Tonki if you don't find another pair.
That is true.
Yeah.
And then Ship's hand's just kind of far still, so doesn't seem to be coming out from their hand early either. Like I would like a 7-pin here, and that is what we're gonna see. Set yourself up
Yeah.
for door Tonki Ricci.
Yeah, I think the fastest hand right now is Diana.
Yeah, it'll be.
Yeah, it is you still have a couple like Sozu Kanshan and the Pinzi shape. Needs some filling out, but
Yeah, it is gonna be.
I mean, I guess Idapon's the closest here, just being Ishan 10. We're actually gonna see an Otozuka call here from Diane. It's gonna lock in the 5-pin pair here.
That might put
Kind of
up
a
some
tricky
warning bells
decision.
for
Maybe
people.
throw 6-mon? I kind of like 6-mon there, and then think about Honitsu,
Yeah.
because that knock of a credit shape is quite strong. So you just connect anything up to the Sozu, and then you can pivot into Honitsu.
Yeah, and then now with the night one, so
Good old Navitas, always looking out for Honitsu.
Hey, you know, it's a good Yaku.
if only he could say that for Chitoy on his stream.
I am very curious to see how these like red dragons play out, because depending on the cards or the tiles that are drawn in the order of it, Idapon G might like the order in which like people complete their hands is going to really depend and determine if they can complete them or not. Like, ooh, okay,
Yeah,
well,
so,
damn,
see,
Navitas, just call it.
Idapon misses the chance here. Imagine if you had 6-0 in this hand.
Yeah, he would have been Tenpai.
Like, you can try to draw 6-0 back, but... Yeah.
I think when you're that far away, right in the beginning, you have to dream for bigger hands, just in case. And not just tunnel on 1 or 2 option for your hand.
Yeah, looks like Kawhi is always going to hold on to the like both players are going to hold on to this red dragon until the very last second. But that
Yeah.
could
I mean, Chip's hand's just not great here, unless maybe you draw like a 5-mon or something.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any reason to consider really dropping Dora here. We can call here. And I think we might as well. Probably just take the Dora Tonki.
Oh,
doesn't take
Actually
it.
gonna pass, wow.
I don't like that. Like, even
Yeah,
go
I think
for...
that's too greedy to pass.
Yeah, it's already row 3 right now, so you don't have the luxury to stay maintained.
It's also
Just
just, you know,
spawn-
12k Tempai.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, Schizophrenic finds a Tempai. This is just another Ricci no Me. See how this goes.
Yeah, but it puts so much pressure on the table to just fold it out.
Yeah. And I think that's the right thing to do. Make sure to keep everyone in check and just slam all the reaches.
Yeah, this weight is like quite terrible. Like you got the middle Champon weight, 4-pin, 6-pin with one of the 6-pins out, so it's like a really bad 3-tile weight for Nomi. I might have just dominated it, but you know, I could see the thinking.
Yeah, like when you're, it's like in poker. If you're the big stack, sometimes you just have to be a big bully and chase off the other players to prevent them from assembling
Well, there's the
anything.
Tempai. We're gonna push Dora. We might have to as I don't know.
Yeah,
It
you
depends
have
on how I want to play this game. I feel like
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, okay. We do take Tempai.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
too bad that 6-0. That 6-0 is like definitely a bit a bit awkward there in the discard
And-
pile.
Diane is thinking, oh, Diane.
Oh, they didn't take it.
Yeah, they skipped Tempai. They would have pawned the Chun and discard the 8-man,
テンパイ
There,
which was
there was a
I don't know
small
if-
scenario where if Dion actually actually pawned the dragons, then Skits would have had last tile chance. That would have been interesting to see.
Well, Adapon does at least keep Tempai.
yeah.
So just get another dealer hand here. This one's not too great. No value. It's got one Ryamen, or two Ryamen, two pairs. Shit's
Diana-
got the door pair here. The one
Diana has
two.
a chance for Honitsu.
ポン
Yeah,
There
and
we
they're
go, going for it.
Yeah, hard forcing it.
You know, it's always good to go for like a Honitsu in the door suit.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that they had
Especially
to
when you
give
have,
up
like,
a red
two
5 for
honor
it.
Pairs like that. Yeah, when you have two honor pairs that are like kind of easy to call, the west and the south. That's another reason to try to go for it.
Yeah, it's always good, like, to identify with your opening hand, okay, what is the hand that this reasonably should be, and try to force towards that. Even if it's a little far away, you gotta identify what the hand truly wants to be.
Yeah, like that hand in particular, like really benefits from being able to call. So, trying to go for Honitsu, which is a hand that can call, makes some sense. Wait, doesn't want the north? Why not?
It's already
Why
3
do they
times
want
cut.
2-1? Oh yeah, what is 2-1 doing?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
even
order.
if North, I think if North, even if North makes
Oh, I guess
enough for,
Shanta. I'm thinking Shanta. Yeah, that's what I think as well.
Chanta?
Yeah, that's the only reason you'd keep 2-1.
So you would trade?
I'm not a big fan of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you would trade Chanta for Honitsu for Chanta, 2 hands for 1.
I wouldn't.
That's
No.
yeah, I wouldn't either.
Well, the North was tries cut. I think it's just a matter of just order in which that you get rid of them, because like North is definitely coming out of this
well,
hand.
like the thing
Just-
is 2-1's dangerous to all 3 players, and then North
Yeah.
is just a
Yeah,
safe
that-
tile against all 3 players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, if-
It's the order in which that they're coming out.
Yeah, like if we are thinking about safety, we can always keep the North and push it for when we are Tempai, since it's safe for everyone. And that's Tempai for Ideponji.
リー
Yeah,
チ
this game's already
That's a
improved.
function.
I think the Riche makes sense here as dealer.
Yeah,
You have like
Yeah, it's
5
already
so and
10.
6 as your only improvement draws.
yeah. And it's already turn 10, so you don't have the time to try to find any improvement.
I suppose 1 so would also improve, but that's still not enough tiles.
So Sansa is 2 left in the world right now.
Yeah,
And
Dion.
then the Richie make. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, Dion was just thinking about do they want to push the 7-pin or try to do something else. It looks like they're gonna drop the south, and that gives Idaponji enough time to draw the Sanso and get this hand and continue this dealer streak.
Slowly clawing back. It's very slow, but has still held on
Yeah.
to this dealership.
Slow and
Slowly
steady.
but surely. Yeah, exactly. Slowly but surely. Imagine if
Can't really want to
Ideponji
Yakuza
finishes
here.
first.
Imagine.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Definitely you're not supposed to throw East there.
Yeah,
The
I would
double
drop
East
the
is
9-man.
very valuable to this hand.
Yeah, 9-man is better since you already have 6-man. I guess that's something that I'm seeing quite often, is that people are keeping things like 1-4 or 6-9, and discard the dragons or the winds pretty early.
Yeah, I think people have a tendency to drop a once cut honors too early. It's like
Yeah.
they see it come out once and then they just immediately throw it, but often it's still worth keeping.
Yeah,
What do you
I'm
think?
sure what. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hesitation there is. There's not really anything to
Yeah.
call with.
Yeah. You were gonna say, Curly?
I was just commenting on what you guys were talking about before. Of like, yeah, as part of the improvement of my game is recognizing that if you have a 6, the 9 isn't really doing anything for you. But if you have that 9 and there's no other tiles near it, it might be slightly more valuable than the honors, just because it can accept more tiles.
That's true. Yeah. If you have like uh, less than 4 blocks, keeping a 9 is, in my opinion, better than a dragon or a wind.
Ship had a pretty interesting decision there. Well, I guess throwing the 3 so I didn't see that earlier. Kind of backfired a bit. Now I draws 4 mon. See if they throw 6 mon. I think they will, just based on. No, they're not going to. Actually, give up their Itsu chance here. Going for maybe a quicker tempo. Although, if you're gonna throw anything, you gotta throw a 9 pin, because now you lose 7 pin.
Yeah, for Tanya. And again, a reach for schizophrenic, waiting on for 7 man. But all
See-
4 are dead.
Yeah, I think based on this play, Navitas, you hit the nail on the head a while ago, where Schizophrenic isn't satisfied with his first place because their team, this is the finals. They need to win with as many points as they can. So they're just gonna not be satisfied with his placement and get as many points as they can. So even though this hand, they could have Dama, they have a Pinfu set up right there. To get them out from the dealer, they're just slamming it, gather as many points as they can. It's a team game, and I do like this approach a lot.
Yeah, it's how you're supposed to play league games with a large lead.
Yeah, because you're not just playing with your points, you're playing with your entire team's points.
Yeah.
See if Ship wants to push 1 mon. Yeah, they do. Still keeping this Dama tempo. Just single 2 pin left in the wall here.
Ooh,
Issue though. Oh yeah, okay. Oh,
Will they
that's
slam?
Fine step by
tie.
right upon now.
You have to push that.
I think so. I think you probably just reach you.
Yeah. You
I
have
guess we're gonna take a
Hakus.
3 Han Dama.
Hmm.
We'll see. I don't mind just reaching, honestly.
I would
Make it a
chase
long
right
gun
now.
roll. I'm gonna stick with the Dama here.
Hmm. Like.
I mean, it's still worth a good amount of points. Even with,
Oh.
well, I think oh man, Thor is a bit rough. It's what?
I would
16 pot hand.
Kalagrivic.
It is pretty painful.
I would discard 3 man
See what
for
they
my
do. You might
hand
go
and
3
reach.
pin as well. Just gonna push
Oh,
Thor.
I like that. I like that.
It's
That
yeah. I don't know if I would have had the guts to push that 3 mon.
I would
I actually
It's
don't.
just bad against
I
both
actually
these
don't know
guys.
if they did. I think their timer ran out and they were just too dizzy with it.
Oh, and that's at least one gun for
ピ
Kawaii.
ンチツモピンフタイヤオ3色同順ドラ
Yeah.
Damn, big 7 Han Hanuman right there.
And unfortunately, Ideponji had to tank that 6k from that sumo.
Could
Yeah.
maybe get back into it. This hand's pretty good for Edipalm. Starts with the 9 pin. I'm
Oh,
gonna start with 1 so just to maybe think about Honey 2, but it's pretty unlikely.
Skiz's hand is
Okay.
very good. It's
It's kind of
accepting.
nice hands all around, really.
Yeah, we might get some really quick reaches out the gate on this one. Oh, damn, picking up the perfect tile for them.
Yeah,
リーチ
completes that summon Sean there. Does declare the early reach here. This tempo is like pretty terrible on just the 7-pin, but the thing is like if you want to shift the weight, you have to drop Dora. I mean, unless you drew like a 1-2 or something, but I guess just declaring the early reach here, even if it is a 2-tile weight, it is a reachy Dora 2, so seems to be the correct play. It's just like you don't love waiting on the Dora indicator, especially when you already have one in your hand. But you know, what can you do? You can always choose your weight.
Yeah, you can always choose it, and there is a lot of value for the like turn 3 Ricci. It just puts so much pressure on the rest of the table.
Ide opponent actually doesn't take tempo. Doesn't want to push Pinzu.
I just want to say that the game has been requested for a pause 2 minutes ago. So if we reach the minutes 42, we will have to hide the screen in case the game hasn't been paused yet, resumed yet, because the stream would catch the 5-minute delay from the game.
Okay. Just let me know when I need to switch over, and we can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Reach.
Here we got a chasing Ricci from Schizophrenic here. Menton, Peen, Dora with a Sunman shot. I guess if you get 9 pin, it's not Tanyo.
Dude, Skits has like hit their button like
oh, sorry, this is 6-9. Like,
つも
but meanwhile, we have the
Tenbatsuを
Sunman
下り
symbol, it doesn't matter.
All right, Diane just gets it. Let's go. There you go. Not quite Mongon.
Well, I think that in East 4 right now, both Diane and Kawazu have a chance to catch up on Schizophrenic.
Yeah, Skits is
Oh, nice. We're
actually
here from
slowly bleeding out because every hand they've slammed Ricci, and so they've just been donating 1,000 points in addition to whatever they have to pay out for the sumos.
Ooh. We're gonna see Junchan Sanshoku?
リーチ
Well,
Already?
I'm gonna try to stop
Damn,
that
slam.
here with a turn 3 pin for Ricci here.
Oof.
I suppose not pin Fu, the East pair. But it is a ground min weight at least.
As soon as you see
Oh
the
wait, this is
code,
gotta be a push. Oh man, why do you have Dora in the hand? No! Ah, that's so unfortunate. Oh, you want to push this so much. Can you
Oof.
push 5 pin anyways? We'll see what Ship does. Alright, goes for 5 so. It's not willing to push Dora, it's willing to push 5 so.
so I was gonna say Curly, as soon as you see that the you
Okay,
can
Skits.
hide the screen now, right now.
Okay, we'll do it. All right. Are they still on the pause?
Yeah, it's still on pause. Yeah. So it's been 5 minutes. So the stream has catch the in-game delay. Oh no. Wait. Why
What is
isn't it?
happening?
But, well, the game isn't paused.
Yeah. Why is the game not paused? Okay, there it goes.
Oh, okay. Now it
Oh,
is.
there.
Okay, now it is. Okay. So apparently there is a internet outage in Jimmer's hand, so they are downloading the game on their phone and then play from there.
Oh no, that's crazy. Yeah, they may have to take some time to change the locations entirely. Going to try to go to like a cafe across the street.
Yeah, he was gonna. He said that if he had to go to a cafe, he would take a few minutes. So he's trying to download the game on the phone and then trying to play from there. So please, everyone on chat, don't say anything about what you saw in hand on stream, like not talking about the hands, the weights, or whatever. Since
Yep, we're just gonna wait for this pause right here.
yeah, I think that what we can say from what we saw from the four from East 1 to East 4, that Dyson gun though, I think no one would have maybe played the hand like that, like discarding the 1 saw, the 3 saw, and then it's quote unquote Honitsu, but behind there is a Dyson gun. That
Yeah,
was
when I have
crazy.
Yakuman Ishanten, I'm usually not too concerned about shifting to Honitsu.
Yeah. Yeah, you just take the fastest round to reach the Tenpai.
Yeah, but Schizophrenic's team was going into this table in last place. So the allure of trying to hit the Yakuman is very great. And as we've been seeing before, Schizophrenic constantly slamming the Richi button, trying to get their team as many points as they can to make up for that 4th place. And it's just crazy how much that like East 1 Yakuman has like shifted the dynamic of the game. Because since Idapon G had like got hit by it, they were under the pressure to try to make up those points.
Yeah, and right now they are at less than 1k, I think, if I remember correctly.
They're at 600 points right now.
Yeah, so it will be hard for them to catch up the others for even a 3rd place. Unless they manage to snipe someone with Mangan or Haneman, that might bring some hope. But otherwise, I think that Aoizoe and Diane will fight for the 2nd place.
I mean, you say that, but like Schizophrenic is not playing safe with this lead. Like, so there is a decent chance that he'll slam a Richi button and then just deal into either Kawaii Zoe and Dion, and that could completely shift the dynamic. Because Skits right now has just barely over 50,000 points. Kawaii Zoe with 35,000. So any sort of like any Richi button from Skits going wrong could completely change the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that right now it's the time maybe to think twice before calling Richie. Because like you said, one deal in there, one deal in here, and it might add up and then you might lose your 1st place.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's very
We'll have to
important.
see what the we'll have to see what the hands are like. You know, I think if you have like bad weight reaching Omi or whatever, you can skip. But if you're gonna have Pinfu, like you should still be reaching a Pinfus. It's just
Think so?
it's too good value to not reach a Pinfu.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I think that like the 4-pin, 6-pin Shanpan, it wasn't necessary to reach that, for example.
Yeah, we're still waiting on to hear back from Skits to see if they can find some internet out there.
Yeah, they message us saying that they are going across the street, so they might need 2 to 3 minutes to go there and then being able to connect to a computer. So I will take the time to grab some drink and come back.
Yeah, I think they said that they were playing on a computer And so they have since downloaded Mahjong Soul onto their phone and gone out to like try to go on the street in the cafe to finish out the game. That's dedication right there. You'll love to see it. Okay, we're getting word that they did come back. At least from Kawaii Zoe. I would like to see... I guess if Jimmer or if Skits is on their phone, they have a hard time accessing Discord, so we may not hear back from them. Okay, it looks like we're getting word that the game will be unpaused, but we will still have to wait the 5 minutes for it to show up on the stream. So yeah, use this time if you wanted to use the restroom real fast rather, get a quick drink or a little snack or something. Now is the perfect time to do it. Oh wait, no, not back yet. Oh man, live updates. Yeah, it looks like Schizophrenic is trying to load up the game. That might have like caused some mixed signals for the other players to see that they've joined, but they actually haven't. To answer the question in chat, how often does this kind of stuff happen, these technical difficulties? It is not too rare. Like, I think at least once every week we have at least one pause request, whether it's like a disconnect or something. This is over the internet. We can't control how our internet we receive it. So we are beholden to it, and we just try to work as best we can with it. Yeah, it looks like we will still be continuing the pause here. Yeah, first, I want to say thank you so much to all the players in here who are being very sportsmanlike with this pause. It is a bit of an awkward situation that we find ourselves in, but we thank you so much for the players that are playing it, for being so sportsmanlike and patient, and we thank you, chatters, for being patient while we work out these technical difficulties. It's not a stream without some sort of technical difficulties. All right. While we are waiting, for those who have not joined us previously and is wondering what this is the W League Finals. And if you're interested in joining for next year, I am about to drop a link to the Discord in chat where you can join RAS server and then get information on when this will be happening next year. And also, it's just a great place to meet other mahjongers. And if you're trying to improve, it's a great resource to post your logs, post the what would you do in this situation, or if you just want to brag about these cool hands that you get or complain into the void about how unlucky you got. It's a wonderful community to do that in.
Yeah, definitely. The Discord is very friendly, and we try to make sure that we can provide any help that any player can need, and any question they might have.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
a
true.
bit that I always see is like people feel a little intimidated by the game because like, oh, like there's so many rules to it. There's just so much to it. I don't know if I can like get into it. Is it too late for me to get into it? It's never too late to get into mahjong.
Yeah, and we can also take that small pause to talk about your star sponsorship for the W League.
That's right.
So, your star is providing a prize for each team that made it to the finals. So it will be a prize per placement, and each member of that team that are placed in a specific spot will get that reward. So I'm trying to yeah, here we go. So the fourth place team in the finals will get one Moonlight Lucky Bag. That's the blue gift that you cannot dust, plus 10k copper in case you are poor. For third place, it's also a one Moonlight Lucky Bag, so one blue gift, plus 20k copper. The second place team will get one Sunshine Lucky Bag, that's a purple gift, and 25k copper. And the first place team will get 2 summon scores per member, 30k coppers, and also 8 USD dollars.
Oh yeah, and we are very grateful for YoStar for coming in and sponsoring these streams. It's just and these leagues. It's just great to see that connection between the community and the developers, and wanting each other to grow and be as successful as they possibly can.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's very generous of them to give that kind of rewards and prizes for each teams. So
One of the
what's-
chatters asks, "Is it known approximately how many active Ricci players there are in the world worldwide?"
Oh,
So
sorry,
many.
I have to. Sorry, I have to interrupt you. I think that Schizophrenic is back,
Okay, that's
so we might be able to resume the game.
okay. It looks like
I
we're
just
good now.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the pause to be resumed, and then we can show the table on screen.
Okay. Do you want me to wait till the pause is done, or can I switch it over now?
Not now.
Yeah, don't show. Wait 5 minutes. That's what I thought. Just double checking.
Yeah. I agree with Sylvian. We should wait 5 minutes just in case.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you haven't had the chance to use the restroom, grab that drink, grab that snack, now's the time to do it. But to
So
answer the
someone-
question, oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, go. I think you saw the same question. How many active players, Richie players, there is worldwide?
Oh man, it's constantly growing. It's we all know that it's well, no, we all don't. At least Ricci originated in Japan, and so there are a lot of players in Japan. A lot of people know how to play it there. But outside of Japan, the scene has been growing all across the world. Like we just recently, like last month, there was a tournament, a real life tournament held in New York that housed 120 players, and there were definitely there was quite a long waiting list for the people who wanted to get in as well.
Yeah, I mean, a good starting number would be taking the number of sign up for Mahjong Soul. They reach 10 million signups if we count multiple accounts across the same player. So maybe we can remove maybe, I don't know, 1000 or 2000 accounts just in case. So that's still a lot. And then you have all the pros, all the players like us who just play for fun, all the players that are not pros and are not playing online. So I think there are quite a lot of players worldwide.
Oh yeah, and one of the great things about Mahjong that I love is that it's a game that's gonna stick around for a very, very, very long time. It's not like a game that's made by a company. It's like chess. You can just pick up a set and play. You're not beholden to anyone. So the number of players who know how to play doesn't really drop off, and the players who do know, or players getting into the game, is constantly increasing. So the pool of players is just constantly growing.
Yeah. Which is a good thing in my opinion. Like, we don't have the chance to get Asian board game in Europe or in the USA. So having things like Mahjong or Shogi or Go growing up outside of Japan is really good, in my opinion.
All right, we have about 2 to 3 more minutes until we are finished with this pause, and we can continue on to Game 2 of the W League Finals. I want to thank you all for being so patient with us as we get the technical difficulties sorted out, and you will be rewarded with more Mahjong very shortly.
Yeah, sorry for all the wait, but sometimes technical issues goes out of control, and it's better to be patient and not rush the players to find a solution quickly.
Oh yeah, we want to be as patient and as fulfilling with this because this is the finals. We want to be as fair and even as we can.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
I think the game will be resumed soon. I'm checking the screen you are sharing.
Yeah, this hand should be over, so there's no harm, I don't think, in flipping it back onto the stream.
Yeah, I guess you can now show the screen.
for the sake of just complete tournament integrity, I'm gonna wait until the red pause goes away before I switch over.
Sure.
We could be
I think
we've
we
been
are at
we've
least
been so
safe.
patient for so long. We could be a little bit longer.
Yeah, well, I wanted to kind of talk about the hand a bit before we unpaused, but it's hard to do when it's not on the stream. That's fine. Yeah, just
All right, there we go.
Oh, here we go. We're
There we go.
underway.
There we go. All right, we're back at it.
Sim will give you discard there from Sim. Oh, and this Senpai. Oh, we're pushing. Easy push.
Oh,
Easy.
yeah, you have to
Wow.
go
Oh,
for
you
it.
gotta do
Sorry.
Dora. Oh, wait, they
No,
don't.
go for the
No.
double. Oh no! It's the sumo. And then we didn't push
Wow.
either. We didn't even push
天罰を
Dora.
下りたまえ
For Sanshoku Junchan, we didn't push it.
No, he
That's Dealer
didn't.
Haniwan. We didn't want to go for Dealer Haniwan.
They were too afraid of the Dora.
Oh, that's tragic. Man, how do you do that?
Unfortunately, out upon G is going to be back in the negatives after they tried so hard to get out from under it.
Yeah, unfortunately. But they still have their dealership in the south round, so it will be their last chance to do something.
Pon.
Yeah, and I don't think that. Yeah, I guess double south, that's right. But still.
Yeah, all right. Idapon PG picking up the double south. It's their C and the game win, so that call is going to be worth 2 Han right there. Hopefully they can use that to complete, but Skits has a really shiny hand. 4 Dora just set up already.
That's rigged.
It's definitely shiny. It is a bit slower than the rest of the hands, though, so we'll see if it comes
Yeah.
together.
Like they have 799, they have 8-9 pin, so
Oh,
I mean,
Kawhi's
that's
hand.
an-
Already in headless Ishanten here.
oh,
Kawhi's
So-
hand is actually insane.
Like, we'll see.
Schizophrenic doesn't accept the 9 pin. They could have gone for Toy Toy with that.
Yeah, it seems like you could. I don't know what the best discard was there, but I feel like keeping 9 pin was useful. Maybe 2 pin you could throw to. Like 2 pin
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it was doing much.
Yeah, you could discard 2 pin and then maybe think about going pawn for on a 9 man or 9 pin.
So
then go for
also
Toy Toy.
Ship got rid of the Sozu Ryaman here. Maybe thinking about a Chinitsu.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Idapon G discarded the 7 of dots as opposed to the Red Dragon. Well, it worked out for them.
Yeah. So they are Tempai right now for just 2 hands. And Diane is now Ishanten with that. Huh. Okay, they discard 8 pin. Oh,
Ooh,
obviously they are punished.
that's a bit
That's a
awkward
bit
there.
of a punish.
Yeah, I don't know why. held
Why keeping the
Shun,
Shun?
unless I guess they were worried about dealing in, but the hand doesn't even look that expensive. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
we have a could go for Ricci Tone here.
リーチ
Oh.
Oh, but that's triggers the Tsumo. Wait. Sorry, no, that wasn't the Tsumo. What happened?
Wait,
So
oh, it's
I
just a 7 pin, sorry.
depend-
It's a 7 pin, not the. I keep
Yeah,
reading the pinses.
yeah, they needed the 6 or the 4, or now they just need the 6.
So Schizophrenic can still push descent by discarding Tuso. Yeah, and now they are Ishanten for way too much Doras.
Oh my god. Idapon G.
Khan.
Conning.
Okay, it gives no
Yeah.
one a Dora.
Doesn't help anyone.
Yeah. Oh.
well, there it is.
I kind of wanted to see Skits
Came out.
get that ridiculous hand.
I'm pretty sure that Kawazo is happier to deal into a 2k hands rather than a schizophrenic monstrous Dora's hand.
Well, I like Diane's hand there. It's got 3
Yeah.
pairs, 2 Yakuhai. Looks pretty promising. Could
Yeah,
maybe
you
go
have the-
Sozu Honitsu. Let's see what the draws are. Another pair. Maybe Toy Toy.
Yeah.
Schizophrenic also gets a nice 8-pin draw. So that hand's a pretty nice 2 Shanten. And then Ship's hand doesn't quite have the value, but he's rather quick here. Big 2 Shanten as well. Ooh, wait, we have another Junshan chance. 2-mon draw is interesting. And Ship
And-
immediately goes for it. Or wait, no,
Yeah.
they did drop 5 pins, so they did go for it here.
And Diane is already Ishanten.
ポン
Yep, and they're just
And that's
off to the
why.
races.
Wow. And I think that Ideponji might deal in with the South.
I
It's
think they
way too
might.
loose.
Yeah, it's too loose, and they're under the
Especially after
pressure
seeing
to
that
push.
tree.
I don't like it either. Like they might think maybe about going about Atazuki, but that's way too clunky.
Yeah, it's just the way that this hand is forming out. I can't imagine Adaponji not dealing in a Dion unless something unless they draw the South themselves. That's the
Kind of an
only way I can
interesting
see it.
decision from Ship here. I'm thinking maybe Tuso, but you lose like Chitoi Shanten. Goes one
Once.
so. I don't love one so.
Why?
Don't like one so. I think that Junshan's easier if you keep one so.
Well, if you do a 2-man, that's
That is
Rianpek.
exciting, yeah. But like, yeah. I mean, then the thing is like you're gonna be stuck waiting on 3 so. And now if you
Yeah.
draw like 9-pin, it doesn't really help.
Hmm.
If you want to do that, maybe just throw 4-mon and just like send it. Commit to the Junshan.
Yeah, the issue is if they draw 9-pin, they will discard probably 3-man and only be Ipeku.
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing.
They're deep in the tank on this. If they call it, they're most definitely going to drop the South.
Yeah.
I don't think this call does anything though, right? Because like,
No, it
what is your
doesn't.
pair if you
Yeah, it
choose?
actually, and also, you don't have a Yaku either. Oh, I guess the East is it, but then yeah, what is your pair?
Well, yeah, but if East is your Yaku, then yeah, like, so what are we just gonna take
Oh,
K10 or something? I don't know. Okay,
Oh,
I don't know what that call did.
so they might want to wait on South.
Yeah, I guess. But why'd you cheat away your pair? I don't know. That was confusing.
Oh, and Kawaii discarding the 3-man. Giving up the... Yeah, they are folding.
Oh man, Red Ship really doesn't want to go folding another Junchan 2 in one game. How can you fold 2 Junchan in one game?
Yeah, I can understand Kawaii. They are very, very defensive as a player. But
I mean, to be fair, 5 said Delta, so it's like...
yeah.
Maybe for the best in this situation.
Yeah, but think about the content.
ha!
Oh, never.
Oh, there's the Tsumon.
There it goes.
天罰を下りたまえ
Tsumon Dora Dora.
Yep, and enough food to bring it up to a Mongon.
Yeah. And now, Adiponji situation is quite dramatic.
Yeah, they're gonna need something very desperate to try to get out from this 4th place.
Yeah. I guess the best thing they can do is winning some close hands and trying to mitigate the 4th place.
So I know we've been talking a lot about Itaponji because they got hit by the Yakumen, but Skits got the Yakumen and they haven't gotten anything since. They've bled out like almost 20,000 points since they got it, and Dian is just within striking distance of overtaking the 1st place.
That's true,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think that's been their only win of the entire game. Just
Not for lack of trying. They've hit the button almost every time.
Yeah, I think
well, here's
they
another
did...
good hand to try to go for it. It does have like the South. They can call that.
Yeah.
Could maybe pick up a quick like Yaku Hydora as dealer.
And they can incorporate the Dora 7 so.
Yeah, 3, so very good pickup for them. Helps make their hand a lot more accepting. Doesn't quite progress it.
Kawaii
Ooh.
hands is quite slow. They have a chance
is,
for
yeah.
Sanchoku, but besides that...
I mean, you could also get Tanyo if you just end
Yeah.
up dropping all the honors. So the shapes are pretty good. It's just we'll see. Like this is a
No.
decent 2 Shonten.
Yeah, that's a good pickup for ID Punji.
Oh yeah, now they have a block that has 2 Dora with it.
Just doesn't throw the 8 pin. If you throw the 8 pin there, you can go 5 blocks. A little more
Yeah.
efficient.
Oh,
Doesn't actually call the south. That is really
Ooh.
surprising.
yeah. I think that's a mistake.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is a pretty textbook call.
Yeah. Especially when you see that your direct rival is like 5k behind you, you have to widen the lead as much as you can.
Oh, Idapol's got quite a nice tempi here. Menton, Peen, Dora, chance at Epeko.
リーチ
Yeah, so that's a chase
Chase by
from
Dayan.
Dayan.
The
One
one form
for
on
one.
here, Richie Pinfu.
Yep, characters are very dangerous this time around.
So for
You
Dayan,
could I would actually consider Adama in this situation from Dayan. Just because like one pin draw is so insane. And like it's just Richie Pinfu, like even with the Richie it's a bit cheap. So you have like Forso, which is a good improvement, and one pin, which is an absolutely insane improvement. But just Simul's one mon.
つも天罰よ下りたまえ
I love when
that's
the
a rough
emos come
one
out.
For Idapoln there, who like is then just
Yeah.
having a rough game and just has an insane hand there. You know,
And-
like chance to like sumo or Obaimon, but no.
yeah, but just like that, Dayan managed to climb back against Schizophrenic, and Dayan is now 200s behind, so they might take the first place.
This is a close battle. We got maybe a bit of a toy tuba around here. At least some pairs from Ship and Diane.
Yeah, 4 pairs against 4 pairs. I think that Kawaizue will fund the Haku. If they can.
Yeah, I think so.
To just 3rd place secure. Or I mean, it's not secure because they're dealers, so it'll keep going. So yeah, try to get a dealer streak going. That makes sense.
Yeah, you have to. Like you are third right now, and you might have a chance to be second if you snowball a bit.
ポン
Dang, I'm gonna go for the Tanya here, try to get that first place.
I don't like that 6 so discount.
Yeah, I don't know why we need it. I would probably throw Chumon.
I would have gone with
I think
5
Chumon made the most sense there. Otherwise, just like Aga 5 pin. I don't know, it's like
Yeah.
6-0's a little bit worse since you palmed the 5-so. But I still think it was probably useful.
I guess they discarded 6 because of their 5 so pan, but I think that you can still draw 6 or 8 to make up
Yeah,
for...
I think Chumon's probably the most efficient discard there. Just lock the 4-mon pair
Hmm,
and try to find your 5th block.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that's a reasonable approach, but we'll see if it works out for them.
Yeah, now I depend on scoring probably to win something and mitigate their 4th place.
Yeah, it could be like a Tanya Toy Toy. I don't know what the hand was when it was palmed. It looks kind of odd here, having like 8-8-9 after pawning 7. But
Oh, that's a nice pickup for...
Oh,
Diana.
that. Yeah, that 5 characters pickup was goated.
again, it should be 2-mon here.
Yeah,
Just
for the
like
Kutsuki
5 pin is
Shanten.
this is Kutsuki Ishanten, so 5 just being a middle tile is useful. This 2-mon really is not that useful to the hand.
Yeah. Like sure you can cheat 3 man and then discard 7 so, but keeping the Kutsuki is way better.
Pon.
Yeah, now that's them. Oh! Idepunji is
Denied.
denying the chi for Diane.
Yeah, that was huge
Chip Panic
actually.
Also getting closer to tempo. Actually, there was 2 so here. I mean, I guess just thinking about Tanya, but if you're thinking about Tanya, maybe throw Dora? But doesn't
Yeah,
want to deal in on Dora, maybe? I don't know. I feel like 2
that's
so's
weird.
kind of odd.
Yeah, I don't like to.
Like, especially 4 so Palm, this is kind of
Chi.
a bit awkward. Well, we do have ship now into Tempai. And that's Tempai drawn for Dayan. Or takes the 3-mon Tempai here.
Are they Tempai? Oh yeah, they are,
Yeah.
yeah. 6 man is the pair. Yeah.
Yeah, I had the
So-
choice between 4-mon, 6-mon Champon, or the 3-mon, so
Hmm.
makes sense to take the 3-mon here. Also, we did have a Cod,
Ooh.
which did give Diane some Dora here to make this hand worth a bit more.
Oh
but the
no,
Apex comes
Adapon
out,
guessed
so-
wrong. Yeah, that
takes a couple points.
yeah, Adapon was playing to their out. Try to just go for a toy, get some Dora, and like maybe get lucky on a con. Like they could have
Yeah.
had it. They just guessed wrong on like which of the pairs that they needed to drop. But I do like the
Yeah,
route that they took. I think that was absolutely correct. It just didn't quite work out.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Nice starting hand here for Ship. It's got Summon Chan as well as a Ryomin, chance to Tanyo. Can accept the Dora. I kind of like to see Ship keep this hand closed for now, rather than calling. And just see if you can get a Ricci.
I wonder if Ship will pawn Chi to a pin.
Yeah,
I'm-
I like personally I would pass, but I can understand the appeal of trying to get a Dora.
I'm getting lost in translation. Who are you referring to when you say ship?
Oh yeah,
Kawaii.
sorry, that's
Okay, cool.
Kawizo, yeah.
Okay, cool.
We call him Ship because his handle name in Twitch or Discord is Upturned Ship.
All right,
I've
makes
been calling
sense.
him Ship too long. I can't switch now.
That's fair.
Diane has a slow hand compared to Kawizoe or to Diane, to ID Punji.
Yeah, schizophrenic dropping 1-mon does look very awkward here when you have like Sunshoku chance.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing 7-mon instead of 1-mon. Would have been
Yeah,
a
I
bit
would
better.
do. Yeah, I would do the same.
Adaponji deep in the tank on how they can possibly get out of
Yeah,
this.
5-mon is like seems like the most efficient discard. It's gonna go for 3, so
Oh.
I mean you don't really need another pair. This kind of makes Honitsu harder, but I don't know if you're that close to Honitsu in the first place.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna try to go for Onitsu. I think they might be trying to go for the same route they did last time, where they're just gonna call west, call green, and try to go for a toy. Maybe hit some Dora with it on the cons.
Well, here's Ship's hand just come together here, gets the Minpin Dora.
If you are
Doesn't find the
ID
Dora 2-pin, but does find the Aqua 5-pin.
If you are ID Punji with that kind of hand, would you be tempted to try for Suanko?
I would have been tempted to try for Honitsu. And just drop the 5-mon.
Oh,
We're gonna see a call here. It's
I don't know.
8-mon though. It's gonna be tough to not discard.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
blast!
alright.
Saved, actually. That was the only way that they were gonna like.
We'll see.
save in
Maybe
this.
they go for go 4-pin, 2-pin. It's super dangerous. Like west-west is the safer way to advance.
No,
Yeah,
but
they're going
they
Values
need to
down.
try to get something to get out from this. Although, yeah, you
I
have
mean,
to.
they're gonna get forced regardless.
Oh!
But 2-mon comes out for
Whoa.
schizophrenic. Oh no, that's a loses first place.
Yeah, Schizophrenic took the Dama Tempai with that 6-man draw.
Oh man. So we got our second place Yakuban game. Oh no, sorry, keeps going.
Yep, it's gotta
Yeah,
keep
it keeps
going.
But Schizophrenic does need to win a hand now. Could
Yeah,
even be third place after Yakuban.
they
I
can.
mean, we got another nice hand here.
They definitely can. Diane has $2 in hand, one for Kawaii Zoe, and two for Schizophrenic, none for ID Ponji.
I wonder
This is a
how.
nice hand from Idapalm. Just like unfortunately doesn't really have value, but it is quick. But I mean, oh well, Itsu value.
Yeah, now with that resolder out, that can be it's.
But I think you just take like any time by. I would like the thing is like in Idapalm's situation, like you're not gonna get out of.
Oh!
Right. Oh wow.
Oh
Okay,
no,
well,
that's
this is
fully
Richie, Here we go.
done! That's
Wait,
fully
why?
done in
Oh
one
no!
turn.
Oh.
Richie anyways. Whatever.
Oh yeah,
It's
you
someone
have
show.
to. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, you gotta.
You go for it.
That's a bit tragic. Oh man.
So the Takame one, so is 2 left in the world. Imagine if it's Ipatsumo. Oh, never mind. So 2 1 so, 1 4 so, and 2 8, 2 7 so. So 2 4 5 times.
Yeah, Kawhi, thinking about how they want to approach this, they fold it out, or can they try to keep this dealer streak going?
They're
Yeah,
gonna push.
push.
Ship likes to fight.
I mean, if we
Ship is Kawaizo.
if we look at Kawaizo's situation, they are third, and even if they they got the
Let's
Alright,
go.
that's not a bad end for Idapalm.
Yeah,
At least
that's
gets
the
out of
best
the
you could have
woods
hoped
here.
for.
勝利は自分の手で掴まなきゃ
Some Underdora to go with it.
リーチズモ
no, unfortunately.
Oh.
いつマン
All right, well, you're out from negative, so at least you got
Yeah.
that going for you.
That's a win, in a sense. But I guess the most unfortunate player here is Schizophrenic, being first with that Yakuman in East 1 and then finishing second place.
Yeah, they just couldn't
Before
get
that
anything
lead.
started after that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I go back to like I think it was South 3 on their dealership where they like had a chance to call Yakuhai. Maybe the game plays differently if they played that hand a bit quicker.
Oh yeah, the
'Cause that was the one
Yeah.
that I think Idapon ended up, or not Idapon, but Diane ended up getting a big win.
yeah, they denied the South spawn. Why I think almost everyone maybe would have called that in that situation. But that was a very good game, despite the small technical issue we had, unfortunately. But it was very entertaining game.
Oh yeah, and we're not. Oh yeah, we're not paused, and we are not done yet because we still have one more game to present to you guys. It's the third and final game of day one. So we have Zell from Ricci Drift. We have Yui from Magic Cat. We have Muahaha from 100% Dipwall, and Yue Song from Ryusu no Kuni. Ryuiso no Kuni, rather. Bleh.
Yeah, so this table, I never had the chance to see how Zell is playing. I just know that he's a Ho-Ho player in Tenho. So it will be a good opportunity to see how they play
He-
Mahjong.
Yeah, he won the Ricci Nomi Open last month.
True.
Or
yeah.
not last month,
Yeah,
like earlier this
won,
month.
Won the Richinomi and then it unfortunately did take all his flow, so he did demote out of. Got last place in in the American ARML.
Oh,
So you know, used up all the flow.
that's
So
unfortunate.
we'll see if there's any left for this table here.
Yeah, and Zell was on Idapon G's team, so they have a lot to make up for. Let's see what they can do with it. We are past the time when the game should have started, so it should be up soon.
No, the game will start at 35.
Oh, start at 35? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
in,
because we're gonna give them time
6
to
minutes.
talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. Since it's already game 3, maybe we can show the standings of the finals.
Yeah, sure. Let me bring that up real fast. Let's see. Let's go to the desktop, and here we are. We got the finals right here. Do I have a good zoom in? Can I zoom? View. All right, is that good? That seems good. Yeah, so 100% dead wall, 55,000 points. Ryuiso no Kuni with 10,000 points. Magic Cat minus 16, and Richi Drift with a big minus 50.
Yeah. So I think that for Magic Cat, this game will be really, really important. If they are third or fourth, it might be pretty much over for them, I think. No, not Magic Cat, sorry, Richie Drift.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
If they
Yeah.
take a third or fourth place, it might be difficult to catch up with the last 3 games.
Yeah. This is gonna be this is actually a very interesting lineup going to this, because Zell is a Ho-Oh player, very high skilled, and we saw that everyone else was around the expert level. So
Yeah.
maybe that'll be something. Maybe this is the opportunity that Richi Drift needs to get a bunch of points back.
Yeah, I want to see how Zell's going to be approaching this game. I'd like
Yeah.
to see him be like extremely aggressive. I know he tends to have a defensive playstyle, but I think what their team needs right now is to try to win as many hands as possible here. And
Yeah.
well, we'll see what sort of play we get. But I'd like to see a departure from Zell's like sort of basic defense to maybe try to go a bit more aggressive.
And I would like also to add a small story behind the finals. This is the third time in a row that Sylveon managed to reach the finals.
Man,
No, not third time in a row. That's the third time overall. Yeah, and I think that their team won 1 finals, so it might be. Oh, it's the second time. Sorry. So yeah, it's the second time they reach the finals, and they might win it a second time.
All right. I'm going to use this opportunity to use the restroom because I have not gotten a chance this entire screen. I am going to put this on this screen right here so you guys can look at some stats and have something to talk about. I will be right back.
Okay. But yeah, it will be definitely a good thing to see how Zell will approach this game, like Navitas said. I wonder, like if we check their stat, they have 15 Richie rate, which is quite low. I think the average is 16 or 17.
Yeah, I don't know how much Jean-Sol Zell plays, so I don't know how
Yeah.
accurate these stats are. Or I guess these are these are 10 host stats probably.
Yeah, it's the 10
Right.
hosted.
Yeah.
That's why we don't have the Dama stats.
Yeah. I mean, Zell's been playing a long time on 10 host, so it's hard to say. Like it's tough when you've been playing so long on one account. Like unless you like filter the stats to your most recent games, it can be tricky. Like I don't know, because like if you go back a couple years, I think Dama was a bit more prevalent in the sort of meta overall, whereas now
I see.
it's grown in popularity. So I feel like if you looked, I feel like Zell probably reaches more than his stats would suggest. And I think definitely in this game, we're gonna see basically any hand that is somewhat decent. I think Zell will take a Ricci.
Yeah. And I think that's something interesting that you're saying that Ricci is more prevalent than Dama, more than before. Like before,
Yeah,
people would.
like before sort of statistics over like nowadays it's all about like statistics, like everyone's running numbers, there's like AIs around, but you go back a couple years, like there was a lot less of that. I mean, this is sort of before my time. I've only really been into the scene for about like three and a half years, but if you go back before that, there was a lot less like statistics and more sort of like almost like, yeah, I went not quite a cult, but kind of like, it just a bunch of things people did just because that's what like everyone did, and like there was like more emphasis on like getting Dama wins, especially if you have like bad weight Ricci. That's one of the things that's definitely changed. Like you almost never used to Ricci if you had a bad weight, but now
Yeah.
people figured out that it's better just to take the Ricci anyways.
Yeah, when I was learning Mahjong 2 years ago, and I was reaching a Richinomi with a Kanchan, waiting on like I have one 3-so and I have to wait on 2-so. Everyone was telling me, no, that's bad, Richinomi in row 1, that's bad, you should wait for an improvement. But now, I feel like everyone is talking more about head start Richie and how it might give you an edge over the other players, and especially the dealer if you're not the dealer, by calling Richie first, even if it's a bad weight.
All right, I got in like halfway through
it's
this conversation, and I love where it's going. One of the things I love about Mahjong is like it's a game that doesn't technically change. The rules are basically the same, but the meta constantly shifts around based on like what everyone else is doing.
Okay, so the game have started, so we have 5 more minutes before we can access the game.
Yep. All right, I see it up, and yep, we're got the starting screen, but we're gonna stay on this screen for a little bit just because
Yeah.
better look at the stats than looking at a timer down. That is something
Yeah, I think-
you guys mentioned before that I think is really interesting. A lot, how the game's kind of becoming more toward, like a lot of players are gravitating more towards like a numbers game with it, and that's one of the things about Mahjong that I actually like, where you have that numbers game, but if you can kind of mix up your play style to catch the people who are only playing by what I call the script, where they're only making the technically most efficient plays.
Yeah, and I think we see that more and more when we have all the AIs playing, and then the strong players trying to analyze the AIs play. Like we have now Mortar where we can analyze some plays, or Naga if you want a better AI to analyze some logs. But you can also analyze their game themselves. Like for Naga, you can, if you have enough points in your subscription, you can set up a game with 4 Nagas. You can, for example, choose one of the same model, or choose 4 different models, or make one model against 3 other models, and then check how they will play, and then you try to see what they are doing certain plays, trying to compute some rule set behind their behaviors. And like Navitas said before, there wasn't all that. It was just textbooks and maybe a few stats here and there. But right now, the statistic side of Mahjong, thanks to the AIs, are way more important. And sometimes some players are telling, yeah, but Mahjong is all about luck, you don't know which tile you will draw from the wall. Yeah, luck is part of Mahjong and you can't change that, but if you can control that luck side of Mahjong by doing the more efficient discard or more efficient decision, that luck you can control it and uh, make sure that you are not how can I say it? I don't know how to say it in English.
So how I like to look at it is it's yes, there's a little bit of luck with it, but luck is probabilities, and you're playing towards certain probabilities. And some of the efficiency and the skill that you develop with mahjong is identifying which tiles have, or like which weights and like what sequences have the higher probabilities to potentially win, especially like a few things down the road. But there is the weight of like probabilities versus opportunity cost and the value for each of the hands. All those are factors in play. You can't just play pure efficiency. Sometimes you gotta mix it up a bit. Sometimes you need to go for the bigger hand. It's all contextual. Like there's almost never like there's a level of like cut and dryness to mahjong, but not quite. That's one of the reasons why I love the game.
Yeah, I think we can make a small analog with poker. Like sometimes I used to watch some poker tournament on TV, and like you see sometimes someone have a pair of king and then someone else a pair of ace, and they are trying to analyze their odds and if they can win the hand or not. And sometimes you see the player with a pair of ace folding, even though they might have the edge. But for some reason they are not attacking, and you're wondering why. But then when afterwards in the interview when they are explaining why they folded and so on and so on, you are thinking, yeah, maybe that part of the statistical side of poker was unknown to me, and then thanks to that now I'm seeing poker differently. And that's the same for mahjong. We are seeing mahjong differently every day as the statistical side is evolving.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll see if any of the players here can use that knowledge that they had before to try to win this game here. And starting us out, Zell needs to get a really big win, a big first place to help get their team out from the huge minus 50 negative points. And with Pocket 3 Dora out the gate, that might be exactly what they need.
Yeah, I was
see
gonna
how he
say
wants
that.
to go forward. Probably like I'm like definitely looking at a Tanyo here. Would not be surprised to see Zill open up here. Definitely calling Dora, I think.
Yeah,
And
Dora
seven
was
pin as
7
well.
pin. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice pickup. So now they are Ishanten.
Yeah, just gonna call anything at this point.
No, not Ishanten, they are two Ishanten, sorry.
Pom.
And there we go.
Yep.
That's your first call.
Gonna try to.
Starting with the- Oh yeah, keeping the 2 pin, I guess, because Oya safe though.
Yeah, gonna try to just force this Tanya out, get these doors locked in, cash them in.
Yuimika has a chance for Itsu if they pick up a 2 pin and 8 pin. But I don't like that 9 pin discard though.
Yeah. All the 8 pins are accounted for, so Yui's gonna have to rely on Muhaha dropping one of them. But decides to give up the 9, it's
Oh.
not gonna go for it.
Yeah. That's interesting. Maybe they want to keep the north and try to pair it up because it's their wind, but I don't think that discarding the 2-9 pin
Pom.
is interesting. And that's Tenpai.
Tenpai taking on the 7 pin here. 1 remaining in the wall.
It might come out from Yui's hand. Ooh, Khan?
Oh, yeah. So you have your answer, Navitas. Zell will attack.
Yeah. I think they're just the chance to Rinshan is worth a con. Just take one extra draw.
Oh yeah, and who knows? They might just hit big with it. Like they got to make plays, and this is definitely making plays.
Yeah.
I do like that. As bad as it is to be in the negatives, there is a level of clarity to it where okay, you only have one option, and that's just to go hard. So
Yeah,
it does
yeah.
make some decisions a little easier.
Yeah, that's true. You have one job to do, and it's to win points. That's it.
I believe this is Tempai now.
Yeah.
I'm just 4 pin. Well, I mean I'm 1 pin, but no Yaku.
Yeah, Mura going for it.
Yeah, one pin is fine because Moha does not have the Yaku available for them on that one pin.
So that's 2 4-pin left for. No, 1 4-pin left for Mura.
What is Zell gonna? Okay, just throw Zaka 5 pin. Yeah, it's because 4 pin 30-10.
Yeah, four pin
Yeah.
30-10s. Unfortunate.
Use the Aka 5. It's like a little dangerous into the open hand, but decides wants to keep rolling chances.
Oh,
Oh,
that's the last 7-pin.
Final 7 pin.
one turn off from drawing it themselves.
So let's see if
Finish 5.
Moha is willing to push 5 so. Is
Oh,
not, so it's just gonna be
no.
Zell Tempai here.
I think 5 so is
次は絶
fine.
対に
Yeah, there's like Club A6, so it didn't look that bad.
Yeah. You have 6 so Khan and then 2 so pawn, so. That's a nice
Ooh,
hand
nice draw here.
for Zell.
Yeah, we'll see if he wants to call the Haku. I might pass just because I don't have a pair, but I guess the hand's far enough away that maybe you call anyways. We'll see. We'll see if Zell thinks that the Haku pawn speeds the hand up or not.
That's a little unfortunate that they discarded the red dragon and immediately drew it. I mean, it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, keeping the terminals because they're missing blocks. Yeah, so like now I think you definitely call Haku because now you have like a possible Nobuton to find a pair.
Yeah. Definitely agree with that. We'll see if
Yui's got a
they
pretty
go with
nice
it as
hand
well.
Here. Has a door
Yeah.
3, chance at Tanya. In good
Also
shape.
Chitoi.
Also Chito, yes. I think a little maybe less likely than just open Tanyo, but throwing 7 pin. Yeah, I definitely do not like 7 pin. I guess you already threw 9 pin, but
Pom.
Yeah, I think it's because they already threw
I don't know,
9.
you're missing a block. I feel like I would just throw north and just play. I want to play my door 3 hands pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't love
I
how
think-
suck here.
I mean, not for nothing.
Oh.
It's 7 pairs now.
yeah,
most
we don't
likely.
even
Yeah.
want this really. Like I think you just Timogiri. I guess it's Chitoi, but yeah, fine. Throw 4 pin. It is Chitoi Shantan. I suppose you have to take it. Meanwhile, Zell finds Tempai 1-2 so here.
Oh, that's Senpai for you, Imika. Going
Yep.
for Dama.
Dama Tempai on the 3-mon.
That's okay. I would reach now.
3-mon Richi. So just
No,
gonna keep
two.
Dama on 2-mon. I mean, this is Chitoi door 3, so it is
Yeah,
Dama
I
Mon
guess. I mean, Yuimika is from Magic Cat.
I think
Magic Cat
it's
is
switching weight. Let's stick with 1-2 so.
Yeah, Magic Hat is 3rd place with minus 16.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think that
so drawn.
calling reach is fine.
This is gonna deal
Oh.
in. There's no way you dodge this. You have Monk on Senpai. It's just gonna deal into Zell here.
Yeah.
ロン
Yep.
捕らえた
So Zell got off to a nice
Dora.
start here.
ドラ
I mean, you could argue for Yui Mika to discard North and then try to Mawashi for Tanya, but like you said, you have
you don't
Mongan, so-
necessarily know that Zell's even Senpai and the
Yeah,
Tsuji,
yeah.
the Richi Tsujikama is super low. I think it's just
yeah,
too
it's
good to pass up.
unfortunate. And again, a good hand, maybe Ipeko with 9-so.
Nice hand for Zell, nice hand for Wahaha as well. I mean, Yui's hand, everyone's hand is actually good. Just looking around,
Yeah,
everybody's got nice hands.
Yusang has two Doras. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, Zell gets pinned Fui Shanten now. Okay, Yusung's hand improves here.
Yeah, Yusang is Ishanten, Muha is Ishanten.
Perfect Shanten. Yeah, really. He's gonna win this one here.
Oh, that's a nice pickup.
They probably just dropped the Sozu here. So they're gonna drop a pair. Kinda like keeping all the pairs just for calling.
Yeah, since you have already an Anko of Hatsu.
Oh yeah, I didn't quite see Yui dropped a Sozu Ryamen. I may be greeting Junshan, but it seems a bit difficult.
Yeah.
1
Alright, well, there is the call into Tenpai. See, I wish we were on the Shampan weight here, because it's a lot easier to improve.
Yeah. Yeah, you can improve any of the Shanpan into any of the pairs into Ryanman. But never mind.
Well, I guess
Nope, gets it
improves
anyway.
the Sozu anyways here. Hatsudora 1 Tenpai.
Oh,
And that's gonna deal into Zell here.
発ドラ
Yeah, just Hatsudora, but yeah, you wanted to get a little bit more out of that dealer if you could have.
yeah, that's cheap, but yeah.
Alright. Sorry, screen might pause for a sec.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry.
Hand's a bit slower this time around than the last one.
Yeah.
No one's off to too fast to start.
Everyone has a South Door in hand, but not the.
And everyone's hand's like far enough away and still bad enough that I think they'll probably hold on to him for a bit.
There has a chance for 6, 7, 8 SSK.
Yeah, that's definitely something to think about. Maybe Tanyo as well. You just gotta drop a penchant. Getting that second tune does help this hand quite a bit for Mohaha. Giving
Oh,
him
and
the
then
fastest
7
hand here.
now.
You're dropping 8-mon first to keep a maybe Sanshoku chance alive.
Yeah.
We'll see if they just Sakigiri it though. No, it's gonna keep it for now. And try to greet it for some value.
Yeah, I would do the same. And then maybe when I reach in the middle of row 2, I would discard the 5-man.
Zell gets an improvement now. Picks up a 6-mon. It's another pair drawn. That's yeah, 5 pairs.
Yeah.
So
Discarding
Ishan 10 for
one man.
Chitoy.
Mm,
And it looks like they're committing to the at least the Tonyo.
yeah.
To pick up the Chitoy. Well, now you just gotta drop 5 mon. Oh,
Oh.
never mind. I'm wrong. You don't have to. There's always a choice.
Yeah, Yuimika is standby for 5 man.
Yeah, I
Again,
think
I
this
don't.
should just be a Ricci.
Yeah, you have
I
to.
don't know. I mean, I guess you could Dama. It is like Tanyo Chito Dora, which is at least 64, 8,000. But I feel like Ricci's
リー
probably
チ
better.
一巡先
Yeah.
Okay, wait one.
They were just doing the wait one
Wait
turn
one.
classic.
Yeah.
And Aga
I-
5 pin from Yusong. Who
Oof.
just
No scare.
That's
doesn't seem
Yeah.
to respect this Ricci.
yeah. Oh, that's a nice pickup, but I don't know how much Muhaha wants to find this because 7 pin is not safe. So
Yeah, Zell taking his time thinking about this one.
I think just
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to Mawashi this hand. Besides for 8 so. Not sure why he didn't go 6 so. Seems like you wanted the 8 so pair. But I'm not sure.
So by the way,
Yeah.
There's
9
five.
man, 5 man is dead by the way. So
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, we know it's dead, but oh,
oh,
slam?
that's a chase.
Gonna see a 5 so push here.
So they're waiting
I
on.
do not like this Ricci. This
It's fully 10.
it's ambitious.
This is not a recommended Ricci.
Yeah.
いかなる結末も受け入れまし
Yeah,
ょう
it's losing 1k for no reason.
I think they were just trying to go for the
Tips are
one-time
on. So
Ipatsu.
it's like they knew what they were doing. They saw Fruity said 8 mon, and they were like, yes, this is the weight I want for Nomi.
I think they were just trying to send it for a one chance Ipatsu.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been impressive.
I mean, sometimes you gotta go for. You can't just go for the statistical play. Sometimes you gotta be a little ambitious with it. Gotta gamba a little.
Yeah, I guess.
You guys do not sound convinced.
Well, every time I try to gamble, it didn't go well.
Oh, that's fine. You'll get it next time. Just try again.
Just to say this, one time it was turn 3, I went for Sandman Chanrichi, and my toyman run me for Hote no Mi. I was disgusted.
I really like the potential on Yue Song's hand. They could potentially get Itsu with it.
Cell's got G2 Shanten. Committing to it with that 6-0 discard, trying to set up the 9-0 weight here. Five pin's really nice here. Using
It's
that,
interesting.
Shanten here for the. Well, I guess it's not that good actually, because it hurts the Itsu, so I take
Yeah.
that back.
Yeah, it hurts
Maybe you
the
don't
E2.
even
You're
want
losing
it.
your pair.
I mean,
like,
4 pin's way more efficient, but yeah, you lose the E2. So it's... If you want value,
yeah, I think I agree
this
with
is
this
probably
from
the
you,
better way to do
Song.
it. Well, that would have been Tempai, but... That's alright. I don't know, it's tough. Because, like, the Ishan 10's... Oh, here's Tempai for Zell.
Yeah.
Does Zell go for Ricci, or does Zell also Dama his Chitoy? Does it gotta be a Ricci?
リーチ
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
Waiting for the 1 pin, 2 of them available. See if they can get it.
Uh-oh, Yui disconnected for a second, but is back. Yeah, you do not want to disconnect on Epot 2 draw. It's the worst time to disconnect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that would have been dramatic.
The last 2 1 pins are still in the wall here. Let's see if Zell can find one of them. Or if Yusong can find this Sanshoku Tenpai.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
sorry, not
think-
Sanshoku, E2. Excuse me.
But I think everyone will fold. I guess.
Well, Yusong's still pushing. They pushed 3 pin into Epot 2.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's true that they also pushed Aka 5 pin.
Ooh. Well, if you push 3
Oh.
pin, are you gonna push 1 pin?
No,
No.
that's interesting. Oh,
And
that's
that's the
the
final
last
one.
one.
Oh!
Well, this is Tenpai. If you push 2-5 Mon. 2-Mon's Genbutsu. So I guess you just 2-Mon Dama here? Or wait, no, sorry. I misread the Monzer shape. Oh, that's not
Yeah,
complete.
it's
This
7,
is
7,
Shan
8.
10.
Yeah.
I need a bigger screen. I keep misreading these tiles.
I mean, you are traveling, so yeah.
Oh, now they discarded 3 pin again. So yeah, they're definitely folding now, I guess.
Will they
Oh,
be
no.
tempted?
Yeah, now they will. I would go with
I mean, you have like 8-Mon Suji, or I'm just gonna go for 5-Mon Genbutsu.
yeah, I was gonna say 8-man Suji is fine.
This late though, and it was only Ishan 10, so I think just throwing Genbutsu is probably the best choice.
Yeah, even though they didn't get the hand,
仕方ない
they once again kept everyone off their tempais.
Yeah.
Good.
300 points up for Grass next hand. Let's see who's gonna be able to claim.
I wonder if Zell can pick up on this, that as soon as like the Richis come out, people are not pushing the hands. Potentially
Well,
use that to their
Zell
advantage.
saw the 3-pin from Yusong, so it's not like they're not willing to push at all.
Yeah, I wonder, like early, maybe they will take that to their advantage, knowing that Yu Seong is not afraid to push some dangerous tile.
We got some quick hands here all around.
Yeah, why has a fast hand?
Yusong as well. Already Shanten.
Yeah, true. No, Yusang is too Shanten though.
This is Shanten. Oh, nice improvement here. Got the Ryomen Kanshan and does see EA. Although I guess no, yeah, it doesn't matter here. Okay. I expect. Oh no, we didn't see it. No, the Ryomen Kanshan.
Ah, yeah,
Aw.
468 pin, Liankan. Yeah, that's quite hard to see when you're not used to it.
Well, I guess it worked out because now you have a better Ishanten.
Yeah.
Now you have a really wide headless Hanako Ishanten.
Yusong has not a Sanamko, an Onko. It's 677.
Toyman first to Tempai. Oh, that's not 3/7s.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
the,
Oh.
but
That's
it's still
why you guys.
Tempai.
That's why you were saying it's not Ishanten. Well, here's the
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. So
Oh, wow.
Muha is waiting on 7-8 pin, and Yusong on 2-5 pin.
Yeah, Yuesong's hand can be really big if they hit this.
Yeah. Richie, Pinfu, Ipeko, Tanya, Odora, Sumo is Haneman.
リーチ
Oh,
On-
that's a chase.
Oh,
We have a
man.
three-way
Chase from
Ricci.
Zell as well. The Chitoi Sanzo, wait, let's go. I
So-
did say I think he's gonna play more aggressive this game, and this is definitely aggressive.
Yeah. So Sanzo is 2 left.
This is
For
such a
you,
gigantic hand. 6 Ricci sticks?
yeah. So Zed is 2-3 so left. Muhaha has 1-7 pin and 1-8 pin. And Yuseong has 1-5 pin. Oh, that's Sumo. Wow,
That's
big
huge.
Sumo.
バチを下りたまえ
huge one. Plus all the
Menton,
sticks.
Ipe, Ko, Dora with 6 Ricci sticks.
Yeah, that's basically
So that's 18,000 plus another 6,000.
that's that's the Baiman. Oh yeah, Baiman.
Yeah. Just make your own Baiman.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
That's a huge win, yeah. So now, 100% Dead War is 3rd place right now and Magic at 4th place, so it might help Yuseong's team.
Nice hand from Zell to try to get some points to claw back towards first tier with nice shapes and door 2. It's actually already in for Pinfu here.
Yeah, already Shanten.
Oh yeah, that's a quick draw there too, give you the summon Sean.
Yuseong is aggressively discarding the 6-0 right now. 6-man.
Yeah, I guess it's an idea towards Honi too, but I don't know.
I don't know if I like this
It's a bit
for
far.
Honi too. Yeah, seems too far. And like you
Yeah.
have value within your dots.
Yeah, now keeping 4 pairs. I would have gone with 1, so.
Pairs into
Yeah,
Toy
one
Toy
side doesn't
maybe?
help.
What did you say, Curly?
Like maybe like trying to like be open to Toy Toy. Maybe 7 pairs. I don't know. It's a weird one.
I don't like Toy Toy because 5 pin and 6-0 are hard to pun. But yeah, when I say that,
It's
obviously,
Toy.
it's
Yeah, I'm-
Toy Toy.
リー
I
チ
don't think this is. I don't think this
don't.
is Toy Toy.
Yeah. Oh well, there Zell's managed to get the Senpai here
Oh,
for the Menping door 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
waiting on the
waiting
3/6 mon.
yeah, 1 6-man and 3
Ooh.
3-man in the world. Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
US
they're
song
pushing-
sending it. I love it.
Yo, Yusong definitely willing to push. Look at that Forso into Ipa too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's safety. You can just go west, west, west there.
Yeah, I
But,
mean they are first right now. They don't need to push that much.
yeah, Forso is very aggressive.
Yeah.
It's very aggressive. It's a little unhinged, and I love to see it.
Well, Tempa now.
So 360 is one left each. So it's 2 versus 4, I think. Yeah, 2 versus 4. I'm pretty sure the Yuseon will can if they can.
Oh, absolutely. You've already gone this
You're
far.
not supposed to con, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
that they're not going to con.
Yeah.
Sumo.
Oh, that's
Well,
They'll
got
get
us
the
there.
Tenmo.
リーチ、スモ、ピンフ、ドラ、ドラ、
Some find the error for Honeyman, but
マンガン
it's。still 12,000 point swing on first place. And,
Yeah.
definitely gives Zell a chance to retake it here on their dealership. We just started with an Onko Forso, but kind of like the rest. I mean, never. Yeah, well, Waha's got the Onko Hatsu. Yui has already 2 completed blocks. And then Yusong has a lot of Sozu tiles. Let's see if they want to try to think about a Chinitsu there. Although Pinzu does have the door and they have a ramen.
Yeah. Zed also has a chance for far away for 4, 5, 6 SSK.
Yeah, it's this hand needs some good draws for sure.
For Muaha, at this point, wouldn't you think about Honitsu and discard the Boso? Yeah. They might go for it. Unless they are Tenpai on 1-4 pin or 6-9 pin and discard the North.
This is also already double South Hatsu Dora, so
Oh, yeah,
you don't
that's
really
true.
need to make it Honeyman.
Yeah, I didn't see the
Honeyman's
double
already
south.
pretty good.
Yeah,
You
you're
keep
right.
like north here,
リー
and
チ
then
一瞬先見え
Oh,
た
see what happens.
that
Meanwhile,
Naruto
Yui
will-
does get the Tenpai.
waiting on 4-7 man. 6 left in the wall. That's a nice
Gee.
pickup for Zell. Why is fighting their Tenpai for 6-9 pin? So it's 5 versus 6.
Cell doesn't really have any safety at this moment, so might just like push for now until they have some
Sumo.
routes to folding. But
Yes.
there's Yu gets the Timo.
There you go.
And
Reach.
Team Dora
Sumo.
with an
ピンフ
Ura
ドラドラ
can be Mangan Timo.
マンガン
Yeah, it's big sumo after big sumo.
And this does drop Mwahaha into 4th,
Yeah,
who could definitely even out the standings if things stay as they are.
Yeah, Muaha,
Yeah.
part of 100% Dead Wall, who's in first place. So if they get a fourth here, that will, as you said, even things out a little bit.
yeah, that might make the last 3 games tomorrow a bit more interesting and more competitive.
Pretty nice shapes from Yusong here, who does have the door pair chance to go Tanya. There's another Ryomen Kanchan. I mean, this time there's not really any incentive to drop 7 mon, so we'll probably stay around. Yui also with maybe an E2 chance, although it does now drop to 1 pin, keeping
Yeah.
the 5 so around.
Keeping a wider Shanten.
Yeah.
I don't like that 5, so discard.
Yeah, maybe 2 mon's a bit better. The efficiency's the same, but it's easier to draw Ramen around 5-7 than it is 2 mon.
Yeah, you can draw 6, 4, 6, 7, so and
Well,
discard
never
one.
mind.
Oh,
Yep.
never
There you
mind.
go.
I mean, we got
Oh,
wall reads who needs
This
efficiency.
Tenpai is gonna go for a Dama here, not willing to take the Riichi door one.
Yeah.
The weight's a bit bad on the door indicator, but I feel like I might just take it anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's Tanyao is the reason to. No, it's not Tanyao because you have 1 mon.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just
we'll see
slam
what
it.
they do.
I would just slam it to make sure that Muhaha isn't catching up on the
リーチ
Shanten.
一巡先
Yeah.
Oh, it was a
I'll
wait
make
on
sure
turn
again.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, of course. I forgot.
yeah, they're the one turn Andes.
I don't want to be mean, but I think this kind of place in the finals shouldn't be seen. Like you have your Tenpai just reached. Don't wait 1 turn. You won't change anything.
It's possible that they like just reconsidered, or maybe it's
Yeah,
because
maybe.
they drew the Suji trap. But I feel like they were
Ah.
probably planning on reaching even if it wasn't Suji.
Yeah, maybe. I wonder.
Yeah, the Suji trap does make it a little bit more appealing.
See if
Yeah.
Zell wants to fight. I mean, Zoka's like south, but no, it's not willing to even Muashia the south here. The usual 10 was decent if you push south,
Yeah.
but it is live, so it's not willing to go for it.
If you are Zell and you are noticing that Yuimika made Tsumogiri Riichi, would you think that 6 pin is dangerous or not?
No, I don't think it would make a difference.
Okay. Oh, now. Will he?
Now maybe 8, so it's
Hmm.
Suji. Let's see if
Yeah.
someone wants to consider that. The thing is like, yeah, now just goes for 2 pin. Like, as soon as you threw the 1 pin and broke apart that completed sequence,
Yeah.
makes it tough to fight back after you do that.
But it can shift into Honitsu, but that's a bit too much to ask.
Yeah, you have to drop a lot of dangerous tiles to get into that.
Yeah, yeah. Like Tuso is fine, but then 3 pin and 6 pin, it's something else.
ツモ
And
Yes.
that's
Oh, finds the someone here.
リーチツモドラ
and that's an important sumo. Because that keeps 100% that wall behind in 4th place.
Keeps them off the dealer at the very least.
Yeah, that too.
But we are in all last, and if Yui keeps on a dealer streak, we could be having more games here.
The issue is Muaha has a very fast hand. They can pawn west. Yeah, plus that red 5 pickup.
It's a fast hand,
Yeah, we'll see what-
value.
Yeah, it depends on what Maha's goal is here.
Yeah,
You're
there is that.
outside of manga and sumo. No, you're inside manga and sumo range because of the
Yeah.
Oyakabari. So we'll see if how much they want to play for second and how much they just want to get some points.
Yeah,
The hand's
now
pretty
they,
good.
yeah, they can go for Toy Toy. They can go for
Yeah, I mean,
Chitoy.
They could. They do have the completed 4-5-6 at the Aka 5, so the...
Yeah, there is that too. But I don't think that discarding 4-man is good because you are losing a 5-man Dora acceptance.
Yeah, probably just the East would be... Doesn't really need to stay.
Yeah, like you can discard East, and then if you draw 3 5-man, you discard the West, and you have enough pairs in case you pawn the South.
Ooh, Zell's giving up the white dragon. It already passed them by once, and it looks like they're going to try to greed out this hand for as much value as they can.
I
Yeah.
don't understand why they did that. Why didn't they just throw South?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
Maybe, I don't know. Do they want to stay Mensa and try to get the
Yeah,
big
I think
second
they want
place?
first place, so they want Pinfu. I don't know. It seemed like you... I don't know why you wouldn't just throw South first, though, because like if you draw the last... Oh, Haku was dead. I see.
Yeah, Haku's
So
dead.
Haku left.
It could have only been
Well,
their
still-
pair.
So I guess they kept South to see if they drew South Onko. Because they want to force like a Menpine. I don't know, there was cheat code
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's Cheeto, eh?
I mean, I understand not wanting to rely on Chitoe on this very like last dire situation.
It's the shortcut to Haimon though.
Yeah, they are going for it. I don't know. I would personally discard 9-man. It's already twice cut.
Yep, for sure.
And you can always keep Forso, and then if you draw like 4 pin, you can go with a.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, there's
that's
Tempai.
Tempai.
リーチ
Yeah.
Takes a Ricci and 3 pin. 3 pin's a really bad weight.
Yeah.
I think maybe this was a little preemptive. I mean, I guess you need a Ricci at some point. I just think you can do a lot better than 3 pin.
Yeah, I mean, you can always wait 2 to 3 turns and then call Richie.
Like even 3 so is better than 3 pin. Like there's nobody discard any pins, dude. And then
Yeah.
3 and 7s are like the worst tiles to wait on.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, might have been better to. You could have potentially greeted a little longer. Maybe pick up a door and wait on that to like try to get way more value out of it. Who knows?
Yeah,
I mean,
that
I'm not.
too.
I mean, you do want to reach it like 9 pin. I would reach you on 9 pin. Oh, for 9 pin, 3 10. Okay, so no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, you can't do 9 pin. And I understand not want to go the 9 mon because it's twice cut.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like you could do better than 3 pins. But...
And I think that's why, yeah, 2 pin would be the best compared to 3 pin. Like right now, I would reach and wait on 2 pin. And I think that's why maybe some people I always think, yeah, Cheeto is difficult. I'm always betrayed by Cheetah, but the weight quality that you are choosing is also important. Like when you see that Pinzo is expensive and you are waiting on a 3, which is expensive too. Usually 3 and 7 are the most used
See.
tiles in almost every shape, so that's not the best.
Zell's gonna call here not take Tempai. He's not willing to push the 8 pin. Oh, this is Tempai, excuse me.
Yeah,
yeah,
five
still
pin.
Tempai 5 pin. Right.
Tempai on 5.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 pin is 1 left, and 3 pin is also 1 left. Oh, that's sumo.
Wait, is it? No, wait. It's
Sumo.
not. Oh, wait, it is.
逃がし
Oh,
たしね
I'm not seeing the block.
It's not quite enough
タイヤ
value,
をドラ
but it's gonna at least be a second
yeah,
place
yeah.
and get some more points.
Yeah.
Yeah, at that point, you can't really greed for anything more because the point difference is too big. The value's not there. So just take what you can get. At least
Yeah,
you're
you
not
thought a
digging your
while
team
before
even
calling for
longer.
5 mon. But it was like already the 3rd row, so they decided it was too late to try to pass
Yeah,
and greed for the
2K is
long gun
2K
stuff.
also.
Yeah, honestly, it's not bad because even though Zell's team, which was minus 50, they only got 12 out of it. Moha's team was plus 30 or plus 50, and now they dropped down another 30. So even though Zell didn't get the big first place, the point discrepancy between the teams is a lot less. So all things considered, not a bad outcome for Zell's team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gained 43 points on first place, which is quite good in a single Hanshan.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we are getting the scores updated right now, and then we will move ourselves over to that in a second. But yeah, some very fantastic, interesting games that we had in this day 1 of finals.
Yeah. And which is good because now that I'm seeing the ranking on the sheet, it's still quite close, even
Yeah.
after 3 games, so everything can happen tomorrow.
Oh yeah, the lead is definitely shrunken around between the top teams and the bottom teams.
Yeah. The only change is that Rui Sonokun is now first and 100% that Wall is second place, but everything can still happen. Richie
Yeah.
Drift can still make it with like three first or two first and 1 second place.
Yeah, they get a few first. Deadwall or Ryusei get a fourth place. I mean, by nature, if Ricci Drift gets the first place, there is a good chance that one of the other teams that's in higher up than them is going to drop some points. So, still, anyone's tournament, anyone's league, anyone's finals. We are not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that tomorrow it will be interesting to see how the teams will plan out their gameplay and how they will push or forward depending on the danger that they can see or not.
Yeah, that's right. All right. And with that, we are going to be ending the day one of the finals. Any final? Tune in again tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. EST. You all can figure out the rest on your own on where that applies to you.
Yeah, 10 a.m. EST, 4 p.m. Central Europe, and 10 p.m. for Asia. Somehow, something like that.
And that's gonna be Whale, Selena, and then Yukoto, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow we will be 3% again, and by the way, we have some announcement tomorrow, so make sure to be there to not miss them.
Oh, big announcement, Poggies.
Yeah,
Yep.
some big ones.
All right.
So-
Thank you so much for Navitas and Kodo for joining me on commentary.
Oh, I should be the one saying thank you for Navitas and you for hosting the tournaments all those weeks. For 3 months, you both of you and the others you hosted the tournament. So thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem. All right. That's going to be us for today. We usually rate someone, right? After this?
Do
we do
depends. We
Hey,
do,
what?
we don't. If you have someone in mind, you can. I don't mind.
I'm going to take a look at chat, see if anyone recommends. I don't have anyone. Also, I'm not on my accounts for this. I'm on the
Oh,
Mahjong
well.
or the W League, so I don't have anyone followed.
I think we can host a streamer that's called Ixins.
You're going to have to type their name in the chat.
Oh, sorry. Wait a second. That's the complete. Yeah, that's this.
Oh, yeah. I've seen them stream a lot.
Cave Caps. Yeah, they are Master 2 right now, and they are trying to. I think they unlocked a goal. Oh, yeah. Oh, they hit the goal. So the goal was that they had to reach a certain amount of money, and then if they reach that, they would do a 23-hour stream. So they
Nice.
reached it.
All right, we're gonna send you all over to Xn stream if you guys want to keep on watching some Mahjong action for the rest of this day. But once again, thank you so much for everyone who coming in and tuning in. Thank you again to the host, and we will catch you guys tomorrow for the final day of the finals of the W League Season 3. Hope to see you there.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, guys.